Hello. Whoa. What the heck? Oh, that's because it's not even. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Now that I'm Bogus Speed Factory, hi. Welcome to the stream. Nick, hello.
Hello.
How are you, beautiful Nick?
I'm good. Do we want to restore?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm not even watching the stream right now. We gotta do an intro, Nick. This is how things go. It's C. Willard. Oh, my God.
What?
Earl, everybody. Dwarven Dad, Audio, Eric,
We have to. I thought it was just you and me.
Sakura, Lip, Mike. There are so many other people right now. This is monumentous. Ahoy, H.C. Willard. How are you today, my friend? Long time no see. What have you been up to? What have you been cooking? What is cooking in your kitchen?
Is it math?
It is math. It is not meth. No. I'm sorry, Nick. It is not meth.
My students keep confusing methane with methamphetamine. It's quite awkward. They're just huffing farts.
Yeah. And also, there's a difference between dextroamphetamines and methamphetamines. You know. Yes, indeed. Hi, everybody. We're going to play more of Frederik Pohl's Gateway, which is the Legend Entertainment text adventure game that we were supposed to be playing for the month of February for the Interactive Fiction Club, but because Nick has life and I have life, we have been late. So very late.
But yeah. On the methamphetamine thing.
Yes.
Because that's a kick I didn't want to get rid of just yet.
Yeah.
Specifically the talking about methamphetamine, not methamphetamine. That's not a kick I'm on.
Yeah. It's debatable for you, and people would maybe question my over hyperactivity, but that's just me as a person. But yes.
But I did have one class where we were talking about carbon, and pretty much all of the examples that we came up with of things that have carbon in them were drugs of some sort.
Oh.
Yeah, they were. There was a string because they were like, because the methamphetamine thing got confused, and then they're like, well, do cigarettes have carbon in them? And I'm like, yes. They do. And like all of the macromolecules for the most part.
Cyber says people, diamonds.
Nicotine, caffeine, methamphetamine, opiates,
carbon dioxide.
Yeah, that one did come up, even though a number of my students think that dioxide is a thing. I mean, it is. Diatomic oxygen is a thing.
Yes.
But we just typically call it diatomic oxygen. Yes. Carbon-based life forms, yeah. But no, we talked about alcohol and those things because that was what the kids were interested in. And you know what? I will meet them where they are.
I'm causing my autofocus to freak out right now, Nick. Nick, we have somebody here in the chat. They dared to show their face.
It is.
When Mr. Hesh Ballantyne. How are you today, sir? You got a lot of guts coming around here.
I am here.
Shout out to Hesh Ballantyne, of course. Also, Sakura, can you get a shout out to our good friend H.C. Willard as well? Hesh Ballantyne, it's good to see you, my friend. How are you today? Folks, if you're not following Hesh, what's wrong with you? A fantastic streamer of like classic PC gaming and all of that sort. Also, H.C. Willard does fantastic streams. He plays games with his kids while cooking and grilling and just making some of the most delicious, delicatessen delectables. Mouth-watering, salivatory. Hesh also has good mods. Named Sakura, of course. Sakura's the best. 10 out of 10 mod. Nick, are you ready to play this game with me?
I suppose so.
I'm going to put on the stream now. We're going to put this on. There we go. Make sure everything is fitting as it should.
So I assume I hit yes?
I assume you'd hit yes as well.
I don't know I have two cursors, but we do.
Once you click, it should get rid of that cursor, I would think.
Oh, it did?
Last stream we made enchiladas and milafuile, the ultimate combo. Feule?
Oh!
Feule.
Hey, my naming things poorly.
Yes.
Do you remember where we stopped off? Peter, Jamie Blue Stuff, Blue Balled, Training Day, or VR Jerk Off. I feel like I didn't name these.
You absolutely named these, Nick. These are you names. It is actually more difficult to grasp when you can see all of the saved games.
Oh no. Okay, so VR Jerk Off is when we're in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, that one I get. Training Day?
I think it's Uncle Peter.
We're at Uncle Peter.
I think we're on Uncle Pita.
Peter.
Ichilo says, I stream with my son Big Red on Saturdays when I have him. Last stream, he beat the entire Kaizo Mario hack. Super Dram. Are you kidding me? A Kaizo? Dude. Yeah, the Pedroza Lounge. That's right. We're at the Pedroza Lounge. Absolutely. Okay, so we got to do a recap.
Why did I name it Uncle Peter?
I don't know why you named it Uncle Peter, Nick. Why do you name anything the way that you name things?
I don't actually remember the character names in the Champions of Norath.
I
remember there's there was like T-shirt Buster.
No, not T-shirt Buster. It was not T-shirt Buster.
It was Busty McFly.
No, it's not Busty McFly either. Shirtbreaker.
What was it? Shirtbreaker?
Yes.
Shirtbreaker.
And what was Lip's name? Do you remember?
I have the last few months I've been in a fugue state, John.
Think about, okay, it's a person who shoves things up his ass.
Hans Niemann.
My cousin.
Hans Niemann?
Yes, my cousin, the wonderful courtroom movie, My Cousin Hans Niemann. Yes. Busty McFly would be packing some heat downstairs. Exactly, Dwarfin Dad. Vinny the Mule. Vinny.
I don't. If it makes anyone feel better, I don't remember the name of my character.
I don't either because your character's inconsequential. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I died a lot.
So hold on. So Earl of Cheswick wants a recap. Nick, can you recap this game for me? No, he cannot. I will recap for you. I'm putting Nick on the spot like I did in the podcast that we just recorded.
And I did really well in that moment.
Exactly. And you were doing great now, Nick. So we are a person who... So the world of Frederik Pohl's Gateway is that there was a person who went off into space and they got kind of trapped and lost in space, but they found a space station, or they were on a planet, and they were kind of surviving on this planet, but they found relics of this ancient alien civilization in a spaceship. They were able to hotwire it, and it took them to a big space station that's close to the sun, but he was trapped there. He couldn't escape. And eventually he was able to send out a signal to NASA, who was able to then find it. And the future was that it is a big capitalist hub because the space station is filled with these alien spaceships, as well as coordinate information. And so it's people going and using those spaceships to go to these different locations to find ancient artifacts from this civilization, as well as precious metals and technology, and then coming back with it. It is heavily abused by corporate powers and greed, and you were a person...
Corporations, John. This is fake news.
Yeah, exactly. Haikuno no Oni, how's it going? And so you were a person who won a lottery, which was an ability and opportunity to come here and do this. It is incredibly...
You have the opportunity...
Yes.
To make money for a corporation.
Exactly. Well, you do make money for yourself as well here. But what happens, like 90% of the people die in the process of doing these things. The coordinates that they put in lead them to a place that will kill them, and these sorts of things. They get stranded or aren't able to use the technology properly, and all these things. So we're on Gateway. And we have this is our first day on the space station. So we've gotten a lot of information about kind of the way that people are on this station. They're lonely, they're sad. Dwarven Dad's Marxism intensifies. Oh, you'll get to it. But we had to attend an orientation meeting where they taught you how to use the ship, which was actually pretty self-explanatory. We got our assistant, like our little electronic pad that gives us all this information. We're meant to meet tonight at, I believe it is 8 p.m. We are there to meet our assistant, the person who's supposed to like guide us through the process. They're our manager of sorts. And he told us to meet at a certain bar. So we had attended our orientation. We had also gone into this VR lounge where there was this guy who runs the VR lounge said there's this malfunction with this new beach experience, and he wanted us to help him suss out the error and give us the rules of how all these things work and fail. Oh man, Nick, your stream is there. We go. It's back. It was oh boy.
What was wrong?
it's kind of going in and out of coherence.
Ooh, fun.
Your screen. Um, and so we were able to do so. It was this beach thing where we fixed the glitch, and he gave us a pin that would give us access to the Pedroza Lounge inside this very prestigious club. And this is kind of where we left off. We had done so many different little puzzles, and we saw a museum, and we have our credentials now to go out into space and start prospecting, but we have to wait 24 hours or the next day for this stuff to process. So we're just kind of now waiting to meet our contact tonight, exploring more. We did some gambling, which we did not save, I hope. I don't know why the game is saved as Uncle Peter. Are there any pipes to hump? Yeah, Nick tried to have sex with some metal.
Oh, I did try to fuck a pipe. That did happen.
Yeah, and it did be like, hey, just let us know. Press any key to let us know when you're finished playing with the pipes. Like,
oh yeah. It was great. It was the best. It didn't ask me if I was a loony, but
yeah. You know. Okay, so Nick, read the description here. So this is where we're at.
Sure, you wouldn't rather me read Das Kapital by Carl?
I do not much. I know that Dwarven Dad would appreciate that, but not. It's fine. I mean, you can if you want to. Start reading it. Go.
Dwarven Dad does say yes. So I think this is just our evening now. We're going to review Volume 1 of Capital by Karl Marx. Yeah. Go for it. So weirdly, the first page of Capital on Commodity says, this is the official lounge of the exclusive Pedroza Club. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Otherwise known as the Bangle Club. You are in a large room outfitted with comfortable chairs, round coffee tables, elegant-looking bookcases, and impressive color paintings of planets and starships. People are sitting and standing around the room, conversing quietly. To the north is the Pedroza Club's tanning center, billed as a health facility, but actually just a place to get a deep space tan. A heavy oak door leads west. You see a display case here. In the display case, you see a pamphlet.
Oh, Nicky boy, the pipes are calling. Yeah, so we were reading the pamphlet. We were reading the pamphlet, and it was talking about like all the heavy hitters. We only read 2 of it. I want to read some more of this pamphlet. Can you read the pamphlet?
All right. Read pamphlet. All right, so you browse through the pamphlet and read a random entry. Jeffrey Blair, born August 2053 in East Sussex, United Kingdom. Blair came to Gateway in 2085. On his first trip out, he found a Heechee artifact orbiting the planet Somerset. Blair successfully docked with the artifact and retrieved 12 metal objects later identified as Heechee tools. The corporation awarded Blair a bonus $1 million for his find. Blair stayed on Gateway for a year after a successful mission, rapidly depleting his award during a series of reckless gambling binges. Eventually, Blair ran out of money and shipped out on a second mission. Blair did not more. Return from this mission.
Yeah, we read that was the first one, and then read again. It just should talk about a lady from like China who did great and then retired, I believe, and then I think it's like started over because we loaded. But this gives you a better understanding of kind of how people are in this place. Yeah.
Would you like me to read?
No, we can skip this one. The Tianqiang. Yeah, Shan China. Then read it again.
Pamphlet. No, it's just us 2.
It's just those 2? Oh, okay. So let's go. Let's look at the pictures. Look at the pictures.
Look at the pictures. Imposing framed prints of planets and starships decorate 2 of the walls in the lounge. When you look closely at the pictures, you realize that they are cheap reproductions surrounded by tacky plastiwood frames.
Okay. Look at prospectors.
Look at prospectors. A few sleek, successful-looking prospectors are sitting around the lounge, talking and drinking and reading. They're relaxed and confident. These are the people who have made it on Gateway, or have made on Gateway. There's a word.
Made it on Gateway, yeah, and have chosen to stay here rather than return to data life on Earth, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, the game is 1 out of 5 stars. It forgot.
Yep.
It forgot
it's
the
gone.
object.
Goodbye. Yeah. Read sign.
We could stop now.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Read sign. I'm really into grammar apparently. The Pedroza Club, also known as the Bangle Club, was founded by Antonio Tony Pedroza, Born 2027 in Madrid, Spain. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, he's like a Zen. Oh, no.
What's up?
Anyway.
What? He's a what?
Darn children.
What?
He's even a future kid. Oh.
What do you mean, a future kid? What are you talking about?
It's 2027.
Yeah.
He's going to be born in 4 years.
Yep.
Worst generation in human history, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm an old man, John. I'm not sure if you knew this about me.
You are not even remotely an old man. You are a young buck, my friend. I'm going to blow my nose. Don't mind me.
Don't tell that to the children I teach. Also, oh my God, every single time I take a laptop from one of these children, do you know what they're on or doing?
Pornography.
Mm-mm.
Thank you.
God, I wish it was porn.
What?
That would be almost
Goatsy?
Gesundheit is what
yes.
I said. I don't know why.
Goatsy.
What's Goatsy? I don't know what Goatsy is. Should I know what Goatsy is?
Yeah. Hesh says, didn't meet sneeze? Nick, you're not even paying attention to what I'm doing in my life. Sakura says, do not Google that. And Mike says, oh, wow, Nick is young. Don't look up Goatsy, Nick. Don't look up Goatsy. Don't do it.
Anyway, they have their camera app open.
Yeah.
They're staring at themselves, John.
Yeah.
I catch them staring at themselves for like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
It's like, I really hope it's just the narcissism of the teenage years and not just...
It's people starting to get an understanding of how they look and how they want to look. Like how they want to... They're observing their
all
own,
the time.
Yeah, I know. When I was at the zoo, there was these people, these kids, and they were just on their cell phones just looking at themselves. They were just looking at themselves at the zoo. Not taking pictures, just looking at themselves at the zoo on their phones.
It drives me insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not that interesting.
Yeah.
Just look up anything else. You have this tool that can bring you so much joy and so much information.
Yes.
You're looking at yourself.
Pedroza
At
arrived
yourself, John.
on Gateway in June of 2092. On his, he was 65.
Mm-hmm.
On his third prospecting mission, he found a set of rapid charging He-Chi power cells on a world in the Aragon system. Pedroza was awarded $2.5 million by the corporation for his discovery, and he founded this club shortly thereafter. Go north.
We're dead by the time this happens.
Go north. North, baby.
Tanning room.
They can either look at themselves or Goatsy. Oh, yeah, look at this.
They choose themselves. Is that really the choice they have, Dwarven Dad?
Themselves
are
so,
good and nothing else?
Do you want to know what high school me looked at on their computers with friends?
What? Porn?
No, God, no. Crispypeople.com. It was just photos of burned people.
Oh, is this like rotten.com?
It was just, photos of burned bodies.
Yeah.
That was what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drunk Dad says, "Oh God, don't
rotten.com.
Look at that." No. Yeah. Early internet,
no
but also like Flash stuff. So we would watch listen to songs that were like, "When you're a kid and you wanna go wee, but you ain't got drugs yet, you hold on to your life. You hold on to your little gonads and strife. Gonads and strife. Gonads and strife. Gonads and strife. Gonads in the lightning, in the lightning and the rain." Yeah, don't click that.
Did that just automatically hyperlink?
Yes, it did.
You typed in rotten.com because that's what everyone calls it.
Yeah. Lip says, did you chat with Smarter
No one calls
Child?
it rotten.
I didn't chat with Smarter Child. I did talk to AI bots a lot, though. Or chat bots. Not AI bots, but I talked to chat bots a lot in my time. Yes, auto hyperlink.
Auto hyperlink. I'm shocked that still works.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't check because I remember it like freaking me the fuck out.
A lot of people spend time on Hot or Not. They do Hot or Not and rate people. And then there was also one that was rating people's poop. I don't remember what it was called, but it was all about just rating poop. Like
Two Girls, One Cup.
That was later in life, though. That was later in life. Two Girls and One Cup was later in my time.
Was that? I guess that was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So that would have been
when you were a youth. Yeah.
Like late middle school, early high school for me.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna barf thinking about that right there. Can we describe this room though, please? Can we describe this room, please?
Are you sure? I like where
Yeah.
this is going.
Hold on. So we're at right now. The time is 4:49. We still have
It is indeed.
another 3 hours and 11 minutes before we meet our contact in the club. All right. So
a sign on the north wall states Gateway Tanning Center. Below it are innumerable warnings and disclaimers dealing with skin cancer. The room is not warm at all, but you can almost feel your skin tanning under the ultraviolet rays emanating from the tanning lamps set into the transparent walls. 4 couches extrude from alcoves in the east and west walls. An exit on the south wall leads back to the Petrosa Lounge. Would you like to give yourself skin cancer, John?
Yes, sit on couch. I do want to give myself cancer. Oh, you're on the couch. Okay. Tan. Oh, look at light. Look at the lights.
Bulbs behind the transparent walls give off a light blue, purple and blue. They look very similar to each other.
Yes.
Glow by mixing ultraviolet rays with light from the visible spectrum.
Read sign.
Read sign. Gateway Tanning Center. Gateway Corporation will not be held accountable for physical ailments, damaging skin disease, cancer, or any harmful other effects of using this high-intensity ultraviolet tanning system. For maximum safety, do not use without a doctor's prescription. Overuse may cause permanent physical damage. This facility is for your enjoyment. Have a nice day.
So we're definitely going to be in a situation where we need to expose something to ultraviolet light in order to do something. This is definitely what this is for.
Sanitize it.
Yeah, maybe too. So out or south, whichever works. And then west. Not west apostrophe. There we go. The casino. Oh, yeah.
I was wondering why the game was silent all of a sudden.
Okay.
We've already been exposed for over half an hour.
Exactly.
I do want to sit in that room for hours and see if eventually it kills us.
Yeah. It might be a good time. All right, so go west.
I think that would be a grand time.
We may do that at some point. Earl says we've already been exposed for over half an hour. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know, it got louder when I got here. I don't know why.
So go west.
I'll let you handle the mix on your end.
I did. And then we want to go north.
Does that mean the music is diegetic? Like, did we get closer to the...
Yeah, that was the music of the club.
The music?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Huh.
That's the way it was portraying that, which is interesting. North.
Where do you want me to go?
North.
Do you think all of the music is diegetic? Like, do you think this is just playing on speakers in the...
Maybe. North. I wanted to look at the Central Park again because we haven't really looked in here. All right, so do a look here. There we go. All right, look.
You're in the station's hydroponics complex, known to Gateway inhabitants as Central Park. Large rectangular hydroponics units filled with plants rise from the deck in several places like miniature skyscrapers. Fruit trees grow in dense patches near the east wall. The air is humid and smells of fruit, fertilizer, and freshly turned earth. Why would it smell like freshly turned earth, John? Hydroponics.
Hydroponics? What do you mean?
Hydroponics.
What?
There's no dirt in hydroponics. That's the point.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's the point.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay. Dwarven Dad says,
please
please remove that link. It's making me nervous. We're tied to Dwarven Dad. If anyone clicks on it, it's all Dwarven Dad's fault. To your left is a plastic hydroponics planter tray. So look at planter tray.
Can't stop me.
I can't stop you.
I'm going to be in a PhD program, John.
Yep, and I'm going to make sure that we will be.
Everyone knows about it.
Exactly. I will make sure that I send it to your peers.
My peers.
Fix your internet too, by the way, Nick. What is wrong with your internet? It can only get worse.
What do you mean?
Like, it's so blurry. Everything's just going in and out.
Well, I'm about to move to Silicon Valley, so
this is true. Where you'll have worse internet.
Probably.
Yes. Okay, so look at sign. Read sign.
Manual feeder system shut down. Pull lever if you see evidence of a massive malfunction on the hydroponics feeder system. Maintenance personnel will appear on the scene within 5 minutes. Use only in case of emergencies. Pull lever.
Hold on. Hold on. Why would you pull the lever? Oh my gosh, Nick. Look at. Oh God. Worse internet at a higher cost. There you go. That's the key. Let's see. Look at feeder system.
The machine is housed inside a large white cube. On the front of the cube, you see an access panel. Located on the top of the cube is a red lever and a yellow sign.
Yeah.
The machine is making a deep humming noise. When you stand right next to the cube, you can feel the deck vibrating beneath you.
Open panel.
Open panel.
Yeah.
The access panel is latched shut. From the looks of the four-leaf clover-shaped keyhole, a special maintenance key is required to open the panel.
So there's two things here. So do we pull the lever and have them come, or do we ever look at that crate? Remember, there's a crate that talked about maintenance tools. Did you ever think that there's a crate above that had it was open and said that it contained, and I don't know if it was actually there or not, and we were like, oh, we can hide in that. But I'm now starting to think, oh, we need the stuff for that.
Where was the crate?
Oh my gosh. South. What time is it? 5:30? Okay, we got time. And then
I'm just vibing to this music, bro.
yeah, it's gonna be a second. They're up. You can vibe with the music. For me, it's just a laggy mess. I believe it is west. It is west for sure. Lemon runs his holy verbs, Batman. Lemon, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. How are you? What have you been up to, my friend? There it is. Okay, so open crate. Okay, look in crate. Aw, Nick.
That feels wrong sometimes,
I'm dancing. I want the record to be shown that my good friend Nick has been subscribed to this channel with Prime for 15 months total. I have now hit the 8-year mark of streaming. Nick doesn't watch anyone on Twitch. Nick doesn't watch anyone on Twitch. He has a Prime subscription that he could do every month. I've been streaming for 8 years. I've known him for as long as I've been streaming. More than.
Mm-hmm. That is true. We've known each other for at least 10.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just busting Nick.
I don't understand.
What's the implication? The implication, Nick, is that you're not supporting your best friend.
To be fair, I don't think I've had Prime for that long.
Yeah. Okay. So can we look at the crate? Look at crate, because I thought it said that it had construction stuff in this at some point.
It's an empty supply crate. It is square, about 2 meters wide, and a little over 1 meter tall, made of aluminum and tough Hexar plastic.
Oh,
One side of the
machine
crate is open.
parts.
Stamped on another side of the crate is the following machine parts.
Oh,
March 12, 28,
okay.
Axe 5062, shuttle run. No, I'm not done. 1203, manifest number 5489-A-390-D. Origin, Los Angeles. Transcript via Venus Prime. Ooh, it also had a Prime subscription that I could have given you.
Venus Prime. Lemon says that they're doing good. They're learning some recent new speedrun skips in Quest for Glory 4. What? Oh, I mean, I would think that Quest for Glory would probably have a lot of ways to exploit that game to get the maximum amount of speedrunning out of it. I was watching oh my gosh, who's the guy who speedruns Quest for Glory? He does all of them. He's like the big Quest for Glory speedrunning guy. I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head, and it hurts me very much. He also speedruns Shadows of Vesuvius.
Cullen. Also Nicholas Cullen.
I'm like, anyways, Miller. Yeah, it would be PR Miller. That's it. Thank you, Lemon Runs. And like they're doing they have a randomizer now for Quest for Glory. And I'm just like, they have a randomizer for Quest for Glory? I gotta definitely do a randomizer for Quest for Glory. That sounds ridiculous. Alright, so this doesn't have what we mean.
So,
yeah, link that randomizer.
What was your thought before you so rudely interrupted me?
What was my what now?
Your thought. You had a revelation. Interrupted my reading.
So, if we pull the lever and call the maintenance people, we could probably do something. There it is. Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, let me run. If anyone, I'll have to... Oh, we might... See, that's what I thought Mascot is hiding in the crate, but maybe not necessarily now. But in the future, we might. But I do think that we need to call the maintenance guys and steal their, multi-tool that gets us access to the stuff. So how about we do that?
One second, I have to request that it feeds the cats. Because I think we forgot to.
You didn't... Oh, no feeding the kitties? I'm going to roll a 20-sided die. So we need to go east. I rolled a 20.
Ah, congrats.
Thank you. So, yeah, east. Oh, sorry, not east anymore. Sorry. Because there's a major lag right now, Nick. So, down. It's only 6 o'clock? It takes 5 minutes? Oh, my gosh. All right, so, north. Nick, your stream is... Oh,
it's high quality.
How's it going, Mascot, by the way? It's good to see you, my friend. All right, pull lever.
Pull lever?
Yep.
You pull the shut-off lever down to the off position. The whisper of feeding systems dies away with the gurgle.
Save.
Our score just went up by 5.
Nice. Save the game. Give it one of your classic Nick save names. Like Dildo Tree. Dead plant.
You want to wait?
Yeah, we're going to wait. Wait 5 minutes.
An old man in a maintenance uniform appears and nods in greeting. He removes some tools from his toolbox and sets them on the floor. Then he hands you the toolbox and says, "Here, make yourself useful. Hold this for me." He sets to work on the machine. The old man picks up a metal key and opens the access panel with it. Without looking at you, he hands you the key and says, "Here, put this in the toolbox." He examines the machine. This has been a piss-poor week. Everyone keeps shutting the system down as a practical joke. Well, it ain't funny.
Put key in coveralls. Or take key. I don't know, take key.
You already have the maintenance key. The old man picks up the screwdriver and begins poking at the machine with it. If this system stayed shut down for more than an hour, there might be real trouble. Plants would start dying right and left.
Hold on.
There'd be hell to pay. The station relies on the vegetation here for air recycling and food.
Put key
We could kill everybody, John.
No, put key in planter tray?
Ooh.
There we
Man
go.
removes a component from, squints at it, and replaces it. He turns to look at you. Say, you remind me of someone. Rolf Becker.
That's the guy who disappeared.
You just look. What?
That's the guy who disappeared.
Indeed. You look just like him. He was a young prospector, started shipping out back in '92. He was a lucky son of a bitch, scored on every mission, made $1 bazillion. The old man points the screwdriver at you. Lucky until his last mission, of course.
Yeah, so I knew that we had to put that in the planter because they mention it to your left, like the planter tray being there, and I'm like, oh, that's just the place to hide it, because he's going to want it, like if he leaves, and so we have to kind of hide it somewhere. Lip says, can we let Nick name some of our tames on Valheim? They would fit right in. Nick, can you name some, just give a name to something. Just give it a name. Anything. Just give a name to something. Just to anything. Not to something physically. Just a chicken name. Give a chicken name.
Give a chicken a name.
Yes. A nickname. No, God. Oh, my God. Nick, what did you name the save?
Dead plant.
Dead plant. And like, give a chicken a name. And you're like, chicken.
Mm-hmm.
This is, wow.
I do plan on adopting a snake and naming him Snake Plant.
Anyways, let's look at.
I can't see or hear your pain, but I can feel it.
Look at
I can feel it over the hundreds of miles.
Yeah, why not name it Pliskin? Nick? Or Solid?
No, because I name all of my animals off of plants.
Liquid.
So I have barley, I have fennel, I have snake plant.
Snake plant. Yes.
The snake.
So look at other tools.
The tools range from the simple screwdrivers to the unrecognizable strange wrenches and electronic probes. The old man hands you the screwdriver. Here, put this in the toolbox, he continues with his story. Anyway, Becker's first mission, he comes out of Tau space in orbit around an icy planet, about 3 AUs, or astronomical units, out from an M-class star. He scans and finds a concentration of Heechee metals 70 feet under frozen methane ice. What a pisser, huh? Oh, they also have methamphetamine.
Yes. No.
Because those are the same.
Screwdriver in planter tray.
Planter.
Yeah.
Screwdriver in butthole.
Not in your butthole. In his butthole, maybe. But no.
The old man takes the wrench and resumes tinkering with the machine. Well, Becker was not to be deterred. He used the chemical rockets on his ship to blast a crater in the ice and discovered the remains of a Heechee supply dump. Corporation gave him a cool $1 million for that find.
Look at Maintenance Man. I want to look at him. Kill Maintenance Man and put body in vent. No! Mascot. No! I've got a guy.
That's actually what I was thinking.
I've got one man over here, one person over here, not to assume mascot, over here wanting to kill everything, and I got Nick here who wants to fuck everything.
Dwarven Dad says Vinny the Mule would keep a screwdriver there.
It's true.
He wouldn't eat.
Vinny. Hey.
That's a fact about Vinny the Mule. That's where he's got the space.
The grizzled old man is wearing a baggy corporation maintenance staff uniform. His face is lined and weathered. He walks with a limp, and he is hunched over. The old man pounds on something inside the machine with a wrench. Becker scored big on his second mission as well. This time it was a science bonus for taking film of a rare astronomical event. A planet with a moon being ripped apart by gravitational stress and turned into a ring. Corporation scientists went crazy when they saw the tapes from the recorders. Board gave him $500,000 for the data. Then he can keep a whole jackhammer. Absolutely. Listen to old man.
Old man hands you a wrench and says, "Here, put this in the toolbox." Hide wrench in planter.
The old man, hold on, but here, put this in 2 box. Soon after Becker came back from his second trip, he made the biggest score of all. Becker married Adriana LaFleur, the sweet-looking daughter of a corporation big shot. She was a babe. Put wrench in planter.
I like to speak of women in the same breath as I speak of property.
Mojito says, water cooler break. Ha, Mojito. Little did you know, I've been drinking all along.
The old man picks up the pliers and starts to wrestle with a pipe. Holy shit, how many tools are we going to get out of this guy? All he needed to do was flip the switch.
You aren't listening. You are not reading, though, the things he says, though.
Becker should have stopped there, but he didn't. He had to push his luck, had to ship out one more time. Well, he didn't come back. Yeah, he got like $1 million for finding a cache of shit. He got $500,000 for taking a picture of a thing, of a plant
Why are we
being
restoring?
torn apart by gravitational stress. What?
Why did you restore?
I didn't.
And went to the restore view.
It didn't on mine? What are you talking about?
Was I going crazy?
Are you okay?
It went to the restore menu and showed our save games. Okay, so
Didn't on mine.
listen to old man.
You listen to the old man. The old man scowls as he works. Damn gears are starting to get stripped for so many restarts. You don't know who keeps doing this, but I'm gonna catch him eventually. If you weren't new around here, I might suspect you. This has been going on for weeks, though.
Again. Because it's what? It's almost 6 o'clock.
Worked.
Yeah.
The old man hands you the pliers and says, "Here, put these in the toolbox." Put pliers in planter. I just have a key. He wipes his hands on his pants and leans on the machine. I'll tell you, my friend, this station ain't what it seems. Lately, I've seen some pretty strange stuff. There's a corporation scientist who works in the AI labs up in the restricted sector. The old man looks around and then puts his face inches from yours. You may not believe this, but I seen him walk through walls. So in the
Hold on, Nick, your stream
AI
isn't working.
labs. Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you, but I can't see your stream. It's a rotating dots right now.
Ooh, those are my favorite.
There we go. I've seen some pretty strange stuff.
I blame your internet.
Works in the AI lab up in the restricted sector, but I've seen him walking through walls.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I assume
okay.
that there's like panels, like hidden panels that you can move.
AI. And
The old man chuckles, shrugs his shoulders. Almost every night after midnight, this guy goes up to Level Babe and disappears. I had a supply tech move a shipping crate up there so I could watch him. He appeared right after midnight, slinked into the corridor where it ends, and he... Oh, so crate?
Supply crate.
Is that on Level Babe?
That is on Level Babe, baby. Midnight.
He appeared right after midnight, slinked into the corridor where it ends in Hichi metal wall, and poof, he disappeared. So there's a hidden wall in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hidden door.
Or yeah, he has to do something.
to
So like,
old-
yeah. So what most likely is happening is he does some kind of thing to the wall. So you have to see what he does.
No. You listen to the old man. I don't know where he went. He reappeared a few minutes later, walks out of a solid metal wall. Strangest thing I ever saw.
I enjoy when there's time involved in this too. Like, but like, it's not so. We've never been in a situation where we've been strapped for time. But like having a situation being like, hey, at this time, meet us here. At this time, I saw this thing and all this stuff, you know?
No. You listen to the old man. The old man punches you lightly in the arm. Well, I gotta go. I wouldn't trade places with you in a million years, but I do wish you good luck and good hunting. The old man takes one last look and says, well, that ought to hold it for now. He closes the access panel, which latches shut automatically and pushes the shutoff lever back to the on position. The whispering of the feeding systems begins again. He nods his head, then collects his tools and takes his toolbox. He shuffles away.
Okay. Look at the planner tray again.
Planner tray used to be just a maintenance key.
Okay, so he took all the stuff except the
took
maintenance key.
everything else.
Okay, so get maintenance key.
Okay.
Use key or unlock panel with key. Remember, we don't use. Hi,
Can't
Sabrina.
unlock the access.
Look at the maintenance key.
Was Sabrina back there?
I heard a noise. Sorry.
Those are the cats chasing each other.
Oh, okay. Look at the maintenance key, not unlock panel with key. Okay. Use key on panel, I guess, right? Okay, look at the panel. I'm gonna look at that again. Open panel with key. There we go. Underneath the panel is a spaghetti-like mess of pipes, cables, and complex machinery. Yes, mascot. We had a vent too in our room that required a key. That same clover-shaped thing. So
we want to go back to our room.
So look at cables. No, don't do it.
I had to.
I don't approve. Those machines have
happened.
feelings too, Nick. You know. I don't appreciate you fucking every piece of metal in this goddamn space station, Nick.
I had to do it. It was there. It was there.
Okay, so I don't know if we have the stuff to be able to fix this yet, because like it's circuit boards, fiber optic cables, gear reduction
I
units.
don't know. I think this was just a way to get the key for the
You think so?
thing in our room.
Okay. Close access panel. It's okay to love your space station. Just don't love your space station. Exactly.
But I really love it.
I know that Nick is the
I would
guy
marry
that
it.
fucks the tailpipe of his car. That's just Nick.
Payacho.
Payacho.
deserves it. He's a good boy.
Payacho is a good boy, but he does not deserve a dick in the tailpipe. Can a car consent, Nick? Maybe a smart car.
You don't think Payacho consents? He was cheated on by his wife.
Do you think that a Tesla would consent?
No.
Yeah.
Teslas are prudes.
Yeah. You'd think so.
And Nazis.
But they're very loose. They're very loose. Everything falls apart. They're just falling apart. And murderous.
They're loose in what sense? In that like they literally are held together well?
Yes, exactly. South.
All right. It appears that Sabrina may have fallen asleep. I'm gonna feed the animals real fast.
Okay, feed the animals. Hi, everybody.
To a place where you can read something new.
Oh, a drop shaft is on the right side. The passage quarter ends on enter. No, we don't need to read that. Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you. Yeah, Nick and I just you can go do your thing, Nick. I got this. We just recorded the January episode of the Interactive Fiction Club podcast, where we talk about what Heart heard of Ghost Guest, which was the interactive fiction we played that month. And man, that was a great game. I very much enjoyed that. So we finished that. I'll get that edited and out probably tomorrow, maybe, theoretically. We'll see how that goes. At least next week. What's wild is that, like, let me tell you something. I've been working on making a tabletop RPG system for quite some time now, and this year is a major push to get some stuff done on it and actually really work on it and get a lot of things going and like test things and really work with people on just kind of character creation, combat system, how these things all work. Ooh, and I've been hanging out in a local area. Mike in chat has a wonderful group that's called Locally Sourced Michigan, and they're a group of just game developers and from the local area here from my home state. And I couldn't have a more delightful group of people who have to suffer listening to me talk incessantly about games and why I love them. They do like once a month meetings and like yesterday was one of their meetings, and I've been joining them now and talking about stuff and helping support those with like questions and issues with the games that they're developing and working on and stuff like that. And I am just like, it's so weird. I'm a stay-at-home dad full time, so like I get massive like cabin fever. Like I need to talk to other human beings, and all I have to talk to is my wife and my 2 children, and then Nick sometimes when he humors me. And so like when I get into a chat with other people and we're talking about things that I'm incredibly passionate about, I like explode. I am so excited to be there, and I honestly feel like I'm a crazy person that doesn't belong. I just feel so crazy that I'm so excited and so happy, and all these people are like, yeah, I'm just, I'm just making this this thing and all this stuff, it's not a big deal. I don't know if I'm gonna like put it out or anything, but we'll see. And I'm like, what? You got to! It looks amazing. And this is great. Look at all these things you're doing. And yeah, and they're like, oh, really? You think so? I'm like, yes, I think so. God damn it. Hi, Nick. Welcome back. Okay.
I was wondering.
What's up? What you wondering?
I was just gonna let you vibe, bruh.
I'm doing good. Let's go. I'm gonna make progress in this game. So I'm very happy that I have like kind of this group of people now that I can kind of talk about and kind of push me as well to work on developing stuff and making things. And Mike is like, I'm gonna be your Sherpa on teaching you how to make something for the play date. Nick, you know what a play date is?
No.
Think of a Game Boy but with a crank.
Does it involve keys and a bowl?
No, that's Swingers, which is funny because I just watched a video the other day of a weatherman that like he was talking about, and they have, I guess this news station has a activity of the day, and he's like, I don't want to talk about this one. I don't. Please, like, don't make me do that. And then it pops up in the little banner, and it's swinging, and he's like, so like the activity is swinging, so like I don't know, go, it's like that's from another time, and like that's not, I guess, go to like a Michael's and get a fishbowl, and
Well,
and
it meant like literally swinging,
like, yeah, swinging on a swing,
like on a swing.
yeah. And it was very funny that he was yeah, and like the anchors are just like cracking up and he's just like, oh, like on a swing. Oh my god. Like, oh, Lip says, I just responded that the rap. Yes, Lip, yes. When I saw that in the Jim Carrey Grinch movie, I was like, this is for fucking kids. What are you doing? They're all put in the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. There's a Christmas party, and all of the Who's are putting their keys in a fishbowl.
Yeah, I mean, that movie is very horny from what I recall.
It is uncomfortably. No, they were fucking kids. No, it's a kids movie. And all of the Who's at a Christmas party were putting... Oh, the movie's not for fucking kids. Damn it. It's gonna be okay.
That is the best misunderstanding outside of the guy who thought it was about
swinging. Exactly. All right, so go south. And then go
English, you have
west.
done us well.
Yep, so go south and then
We're
west.
in Peachy Town.
Then west.
Boom.
609. All right, open vent with key.
Ooh, score went up 5.
It's a small button. Look at the button.
Vent is a small button. Press.
No.
Look at it.
Yeah, don't press. You don't just press a button.
Do you not?
No.
The button is labeled "Call Maintenance HVAC LS Robot."
Do whatever you do, Nick. Do not fuck that robot. Don't fuck that robot. I'm gonna be so mad at you. Okay. Press the button, Nick.
I did.
Gin's blinking. Wait.
Holy, what? A spider-like
Oh my
robot
god.
stumbles
Ooh,
into
look at
your duct.
this. Yeah, look at the
cleaning
robot.
and maintenance robot looks like a cross between a spider and a wreck. Oh,
Oh,
John.
don't fuck the robot.
How could I not fuck it? How could I not fuck it? It's got erect in the name.
Can't do this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It'll give you a brush job. Okay, so long metallic legs. Oh, it's trying to be very sensual here. Long metallic legs
doing it.
sprout from under
I
its
wonder what its butt looks
complex mechanical body, and a basket is attached to the front of it. You surmise that the container is for garbage and other debris that the robot might find in the course of patrolling the air ducts. Look in the basket. Okay.
Okay.
Can you get the robot?
You grab the spider robot and attempt to pull it out of the vent. It whines and buzzes and claws at the metal surfaces in the duct. It clearly does not want to go anywhere.
Okay, so there's going to be a situation where you need to get something. No, Nick, listen. So what's going to happen here is we're going to be put into like a high security clearance area, and we need to get something out of there. And we can't do it. So we put it in the vent. The robot picks it up. Then we come here, push the button, and then we can get it from there. Don't put your genitals on the robot. Stop it.
Are you sure?
Put your dick in the box. The waste box. Put my dick in the box.
Dick in the
Put
box.
dick in the box. It's a dick in a box, baby. Step 1.
Which is a wonderful
Open the
double
box.
entendre.
2. You stick that junk in that box. 3. And then you ever open the box. And that's the way you put the dick in a box.
You do it.
That's right. Okay. So, out.
That
Just out.
series, Lonely Island Band, is pretty great.
Yes. So that's what it does. So we okay. I think we have covered everything that we can cover. So I think we go east and we wait for our dude. Save the game, of course, before we do this. Put your kids to bed early. This is just not okay. This is Text Adventures After Dark. Wait until 8 p.m. Oh, wait until
10?
Hold on. Wait until 20.
Yeah, 10.
20.
No, 20. You're right.
Yes, 10. 10 a.m. would be 10.
I'm sorry.
What is okay? I don't think it needed to be. Okay, yeah, let's see what happens. It's so laggy, Nick, on my end that it's fine. I don't know what you're doing. Mascot says 2000 exactly, but that's fine. It worked. It worked. I only own one Funko Pop, and it's the Dick in a Box figurines. Is that really a thing, Big Mikey Ocho? That's crazy. And by the way, hi, Big Mikey Ocho. How are you, my friend? Tom Seldridge strides into the bar, looks around and spots you. He walks over to the
Counter. Oh God.
No, you say oh God, but like I can't. Nothing's popped up yet. It has not. There we go. Looks around and spots you.
As
Walks over to
sudden
the
as it was for me, it is for you.
Yes. Why? Oh God! What? Why? Oh God!
He just appeared.
Yeah, he appeared.
There was nothing, and then there was a man.
He is a dapper-looking man.
Keep reading, John.
Okay, sorry. Tom Seldridge strides into the bar, looks around and spots you. He walks over to the counter and sits down on one of the bar seats, giving you a quick smile as he takes out his debit card, inserts it into the counter slot, and orders 2 drinks from the order panel. Hey, new fish. Good to see you, he says with somewhat forced enthusiasm. Greet, Tom.
I think it's Thom.
It's not Thom. It's not Thom, is it?
I think
Hiya.
it's Thom.
Okay. Why would it be Thom? Is it Thom? Is it really Thom? You wanna try to fuck Thom? Thom? Thome? Then it would be Thome.
What? Yes! That is the proper response, Thom. Thom punches you in the nose. A bright light flashes in front of your eyes. Your head spins, and then the bar proceeds into a black tunnel. For a moment, as you recover, Thom flashes you a grin. You're not going to fit in very well around here if you do that sort of thing. Chucklehead.
Chuckle
Most
fuck.
guys-
Please, chuckle fuck.
Then he got homophobic. Most guys on the receiving end of that kind of stunt will put a knife in you or inject you with a vac suit. I'm
Without
a
a vac
much
suit.
nicer guy, no offense taken, but don't do it again.
Can you please restore? I want to go back on that.
You're the one who told me to do it.
I didn't tell you to do anything.
Where we went back to unrequited robo-love.
Oh, no, here. And so we gotta wait.
We called
Yeah,
this.
wait until 20.
I was right the first time.
That's 20 minutes. You wanna wait until 20? Yeah, you were right the first time. Go to says Blue Hell Bar, a place to make friends. Exactly. Okay, so ask Tom about Gateway.
Hello to Thom.
It's
Tell me
not
about
Thom.
Gateway. It's definitely Thom.
Can someone get a confirmation here?
My middle name is Thomas, John. I'm Nicholas Thomas Cullen.
Big empty space station filled with greedy prospectors and coal fish corporation people. Look at him. I want you to look at Tom.
Look at Thom.
Yes, Thom. Okay.
Thom Selridge is a cocky but capable prospector who has been assigned to your proctor for your first day on Gateway. He is a medium height, pale with short blonde hair that appears to stand straight up. He is wearing dark glasses. The famous Gateway robotic bartender trundles over to where you were standing. It extends a tray bearing 2 full glasses. Thom immediately takes his drink from the tray and raises it to his lips. He tosses back a third of the contents. Damn, that is good, he says, with a real feeling in his voice.
Have a wonderful night. Earl, let's give you trumpets. Good night. It's very much cocky but capable. So many euphemisms, exactly. Okay, so okay, it extends a tray. We're in 2 full. Oh, get glass and drink glass. Yeah.
The robot bartender emits a happy cheep as you take the drink. This is where everyone hangs out. There's a casino with some pretty good action next door. Check out the rule wheel. They use a very dense, oversized ball because of the low G environment. It's kind of cool.
Drink. Drink. Drink.
You gulp down your Heechee Town special. Your eyes bulge out. The little hairs on your neck stand up, and your stomach is coated with a wave of cold fire. You put the empty glass on the counter, your head spinning. You barely notice as the glass is whisked away by the robot bartender. Thom grins at you. Excellent drink, hey? You find all kinds of people on Gateway, prospectors from over 40 countries, plus the usual assortment of space squids, air, navy, personnel off the Sentinel cruisers. Most folks are American, European, Japanese, and Brazilian, as you'd expect with those countries.
More.
Owning the corporation, hey, the robotic bartender trundles away.
GoDappy says, if Nick is trying to convince me that it's not pronounced Tom, he's wrong. Or lying to you. He's making a fool out of us. Exactly.
I mean, my name is Thomas, so...
No, your name is Thumb Ass.
I mean, there's that too. It's Nicholas
it's always
Thomas Thumbass Cullen.
Nicholas Thomas Thumb Ass. Yes.
Nicholas-
Thumb Ass Stumbly Bum. Okay.
Nicholas Thomas.
Ask Tom about job. Prospecting.
Tom about job. About
prospecting.
Good old Tom.
Okay, ask Thumb about job. Sorry, Thumb. Okay, ask Thumb about what is it? He's our proctor. What did you?
I'm a humble kind of guy. You'll spend most of your time on Gateway on 2 levels, Dog and Tanya. We are on Dog now. Tanya is where the entrances to the ship hangars are located. It also houses workspaces, conference rooms, and the military armory. How long is this game?
I don't know, Nick. I don't know.
It seems like this game's going to be very long.
Really? I'm enjoying it so far. I'm very happy with the way the game is paced currently.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying we have to get to a new game for this month.
It's going to be, though, an interactive fiction, so that, like a
we
modern
haven't even
interactive
gotten
fiction,
through
it'll
the
probably be a
intro
short
of
one.
this
It'll
game.
probably be a short one, so I'm not too worried about it. This game keeps track of all available nouns, GoDappy. Yes. Well, no, it's so there's a word bank. So there's a verb bank, and then a object bank of all the things that are in the space. So not necessarily all available nouns, but it definitely gives you ones of all the verbs that you can technically do, and all things currently in the room. Listen to Tom. Listen to Tom.
Listen to Thom. You listen attentively to Thom. Thom finishes his drink and tosses the empty glass in the general direction of the robot bartender. Excellent. Ask Thom about work.
No, listen. Okay, so ask Tom. Oh, I don't know. Listen to Thumb. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to ask him.
To Thom. Is there something we're supposed to give him?
Show Thumb. No, show Thumb the data man. Oh no! Show data man to Thumb is what it's saying. That's what it wants you to do.
Oh,
It's one word. That's why. No, stop. No. You're doing it wrong. It's like, who do you want to show Thumb membership pin to? He thinks the game thinks that Thumb membership pin is an object. Show Dataman is one word. Dataman is one word. Dataman is one word. Dataman is one word.
Thom looks at the data man and starts to laugh. He laughs for almost. Why is it one word when you capitalize the D and the M?
Because it is a proper noun.
No.
The data man.
Proper nouns.
The data man is it's like a McDonald's. Like it's that's just what it's called. It's called the data man.
But this is New Belgium here, and it's 2 separate words.
Yeah, but in this case, it's not. It can be, but there are instances where people have a thing and they make it 2 things. You know. Yes, GoDappy is gonna yell at you. GoDappy is gonna fight you. I'm gonna make GoDappy fight you. GoDappy fight Nick. Don't really do this. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this.
I refused. I refuse to acknowledge this.
Yeah, Bogus is right. I can't believe I'm saying this. He says. They say so. Yeah. So no, GoDappy. Thank you. Okay, hold on. So he says, Tom looks at the dataman and starts to laugh. He laughs for almost a full minute. Oh my god. Whoa, the screen just switched again really quickly. Then wipes the tears from his eyes and says, God, what a dumb joke. I don't know why I get such a kick from such a stupid prank. I'm glad you found the note and got the data man. You can't get along around here without one of those things. Tom taps his hand on the bar counter and gazes longingly at the glasses. Oh, buy him a drink. He wants you to buy him a drink. Hold on. It's put debit card. No. Put debit. Okay. Yeah, I can see this. That works too.
It just
You insert the debit card into the slot in the bar counter. The bar computer hums and the order panel lights up with a menu of exotic cocktail selections. You order a drink for Tom Selfridge. He nods in appreciation. The bar computer acknowledges your order with a series of musical tones and spits out your debit card. Get debit card. Okay. Tom hums a few bars of a song popular on Earth several months ago. Okay. Ask Tom about people. Ask Tom about people? Does he know anybody? Do we have anything we can take from this? Yeah, like a He says typical crowd. Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Squids and corporation employees.
Squids.
Tom rubs his hands in anticipation as he follows the movements of the robotic bartender with his eyes. The famed gateway robotic bartender trundles over to where you are standing. It extends a tray bearing a full glass. Tom reaches for his new drink and gulps down half of it before you can even blink.
Ask him for leads. Ask him for leads, like prospecting leads. Maybe he's got a place that he knows or info.
Tom is an alcoholic.
Yes. 16. Tom, you mean? Gateway makes for product. Yeah, Tom is his name. Nick, I put up a poll. And is it Tom or is it Thom? Mm-hmm. Only one person has voted, and it says it is pronounced Tom. Whoever wins, that's what it's going to be. We are going to, for the rest of this playthrough of Gateway, refer to it to however the end up voting is. So if they vote for Tom or Thom, you will not. You will honor. I did not
consent to this.
You will honor the poll or face the consequences.
Honor a thing I didn't agree to.
You will honor.
No.
The poll.
This is not a democracy.
Or you will face
my middle name is
the
Thomas.
Consequences. Yeah, it's not Thom York. It's pronounced Tom. And you know what the consequences are, Nick? The consequences are that you cannot fuck anything in this game ever again.
I mean, I actually can't fuck anything in this game. It won't let me.
It does!
I've tried. It doesn't.
Tom York is the lead singer of Radiohead. This isn't even hard. I know, GoDappy! Nick is being difficult. This is what he does.
Tom.
When the poll is done, you'll... Yeah. What can we ask him about? Oh, God. Ask Tom about squids. Yeah. Here you go. Nick. How to pronounce .com. Thom. Hold on.
Tom. Tom.
Hear that, Nick?
Tom.
Hear that?
I actually can't hear anything.
Tom.
I can't hear anything.
Tom.
You can't hear that? It's Tom.
No, Thom.
It's Tom. I will let you know that also. Let's say, hold on.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
I'm feeling cyberbullied about my own middle name.
Thom.
Oh my God. There is somebody. Okay, so I guess that people can record these things. So
wait.
Huh.
It exists?
What? Yes.
What are you saying?
Tom.
Someone says Tom.
That the
Tom.
pronunciation of Thom as Thom is in fact
Thom.
Yeah. I want you to let you know though it's pronounced like this. Ready? Thom.
I can't.
Thumb.
But I can't hear it.
Thumb. Here, Nick, I'll share my screen with you, okay? I'll share my screen with you. Okay, you ready for me to share my screen? Listen to this, Nick.
I'll still probably hear this game, though.
Yeah, get ready. Get ready, okay?
Thumb.
Thumb. Thumb.
Tom.
Tom. Tom. Tom.
Thumb.
Thumb. Okay. Okay. There. That's enough. That's enough, Nick. That's enough. Okay. This game is coming to a grinding halt. Ask Tom about drink.
Oh, yeah, no, they're crashing real bad now.
Ask Tom about drink.
Oh. I just refused to.
Let's see. Oh, look at that.
I'll have you read so that when the text pops up.
Okay. Look at the poll right now, Nick. There are 6 people that voted for it to be Tom.
I can't see the poll.
I know you can't. Good. So did you hit enter? Because I have not seen anything pop up yet. There we go.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting to be able to read.
Oh, why did you show it to him again? Wait, no. Oh, okay. Sorry. It popped up to be show data man again. By the time I'm through talking, you'll know all I know about this place. I'll tell you some things you ought to know. Some things about the brochures on Earth conveniently don't mention. First, you gotta realize that not all prospectors are created equal. There are 2 kinds of prospectors on Gateway. The Suicide Squad and the Green Badges. Ask Tom about Green Badges. We need a green badge. We're Suicide Squad. We're blue badges. We're blue badges. Suicide Squad. When was Suicide Squad a comic?
Probably around now, I have to assume.
Let's see. By the time I'm through talking, you'll know all I know about this place. You and me, we're on the Suicide Squad. We come off the Earth transports like cattle. We learn how to push the go button on the Heechee starships, and we ship out. The odds aren't too good. New fish. We die like flies. It's common for a ship to pop out of Tau space inside the core of a star, next to a black hole, or a neutron star, or in orbit around some hell planet that'll kill you before you can even land on its surface. We're expendable and don't mean diddly to the corporation. One of us doesn't come back, well, it's no big thing. You don't thumb for people named Thomas. Look at that. The poll came in, Nick. The total, 6 votes for Tom. 1 vote for
I
Thumb.
haven't observed it, so fake news.
Thumb was
I
one
haven't
of them.
observed it.
Huh.
The polling machine was hooked up to the network, so it could be hacked.
Okay, listen to
By
Tom. If you say Thumb at any point, you have now lost your ability to fuck anything. If you break that promise, that binding contract, the consequences will be dire.
Wait, what am I? I'm so.
Only call him Tom. Thank you. I thought Nick was joking.
I just won't call him.
You don't. Yeah, no. Nick is basically a child. He has a lot to learn and can forgive a lot. Yeah. No, Nick is basically a child some days.
What's happening?
It's Tom, Nick. Stop.
No, we are aware that I knew that.
Go to him. He's like,
Yes.
I thought Nick was joking.
Right?
Nick just commits to the bit.
My middle name is Thomas.
Nick commits to the bit
I was.
far more egregiously than me. Big Mikey Ocho says, how do you pronounce taumaturgy?
Right?
Taumaturgy.
Right, Big Mike Yocho? It's Tomaturgy.
That's
Oh,
Tom.
God. Next, you're going to say it's ye olde instead of the old.
Listen to Tom, please, and thank you.
Listen to Dickhead with the worst haircut.
He has a cool haircut. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's nice.
Now, the Green Badges, they're different. Officially, they're a part of the Orion program. That means that they're on the corporation's A-team, a select group of prospectors who have supposedly proven themselves and earned a place in the program. They get to go to briefings held by the corporation's science section, where special primo course codes are handed out by corporation eggheads. Listen to Tom. Again. G. Whatever. If you haven't figured it out by now, you can tell who they are because the corporation gives them green badges. Suicide Squad gets blue badges. It's not like the Orion program is a secret. In fact, the corporation advertises the program as if it were some kind of prize available to everybody who does great and wonderful things. Last time about the members only varsity jacket. They got the varsity badge. I know better. The only way to sign up for the Orion project is to be sponsored by your corporation rep. And don't think that process is easy. My rep won't even talk to me. Tom pauses and rubs his chin. Let's see, who's your rep? He wonders aloud. Nielsen? Terry Nielsen. Ask about Nielsen. She's actually pretty cool. Almost a regular guy. She even comes into the Blue Hell for a drink on some nights. You might actually have a chance of getting one of those green badges if she goes easy on you. Ask about Nielsen. Okay. Tell you what, New Fish, I'll give you my copy of a memo that came out a while back on the Orion program. Give it to Terry when you see her next. She might back you for the program. Tom fumbles around inside his jacket, pulls out a crumpled piece of paper and a pen. He writes something on the bottom of the sheet of paper, puts the pen back in his jacket, and hands the paper to you. Read the paper. The memo's written on corporation letterhead and dated April 23rd, 2102. The paper's crumpled and creased. The memo reads as follows. To all limited partners from Corporate Science Section, subject Orion Special Exploration Initiative. As most of you already know, Gateway Enterprises has begun a classified research program officially designated the Orion Special Exploration Initiative. The OSI, and informally known as the Orion Program. Limited partners with exceptional qualifications are invited to apply. Let's see. To designated Gateway Enterprises. Representatives for admittance to the program. Those accepted by the Director of Gateway Exploration Programs will be provided with access to research data that may increase the probability of encountering commercially useful He-Chi technology during prospecting missions. Scrawled at the bottom in spidery handwriting is the following. New Fish, show this to Terry Nielsen. She sometimes hangs out at the Blue Hell Bar around 22, so in an hour and a half. Okay. More. Tom finishes his drink, looks around, and then tosses the empty glass behind the counter. Terry usually shows up around 2200. When she comes around, you might want to hang around, or just come back later. Thank Tom. Tank Tom.
Yeah, Tank Tom.
Tank Tom. Thanks, Tom. Okay. Hug Tom? Trank Tom.
No, I'm pretty sure that's going to get me threatened with physical violence.
Okay. Listen to Tom. Tom flashes you a wan smile, his face showing regret, hope, and envy all at the same time. Tank Tom, the tank engine. Shank Tom, no. We're not tranking Tom, we're not shanking Tom, we're not tanking Tom, the tank engine. It's Tom, tank engine. We are forever now, Nick. For the rest of this, you can't say thumb, but you also have to pronounce all THs with a t sound.
No matter how incorrect. No.
All right, hug Tom. I want you to hug Tom. Hug him.
Oh, now I get to do something fun.
You reach out and touch Tom. He merely looks confused. Tom twirls around on his bar seat. Wait. Just hit wait. I just want to see what happens.
Are we supposed to buy him another drink?
Buy Tom a drink. Yeah. Yeah.
Our computer hums.
Yeah. And the order panel lights up with a menu of exotic taco drinks. You order a drink for Tom Soldridge. He nods in appreciation and smiles at you with genuine friendliness for the first time since you met him. He sits back in his seat, looking like he might be thinking about enjoying himself. The bar computer acknowledges your order with a series of musical notes and spits out your debit card. Okay. Then wait more. Tom hums a few bars of a song popular on Earth several months ago. Wait. Yep, bottoms up, gives you a comic salute, then takes a long drink. Alright, oh, wait. You're not a bad sort, new fish. I'll let you in on some rumors that have been making the rounds. Seems that folk are hooked on the idea that the He-Chi left something important on Gateway that hasn't been brought to light yet. Besides the ships, I mean. Listen to Tom. Oh man, buying him drinks is the way to go. When NASA first explored Tis Station, they found it picked clean except for ship hangars. Huh?
You said that.
I changed it. Oh, did I? When NASA first explored Tis Station, found it picked clean except for ship hangar. Really weird. Tis, great huge artifact, obviously an important facility, and yet almost completely empty. Again. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
When Ta Corporation Pukes took over Ta Station, they put best. Oh yeah, you got me. Tay put Tear best coneheads on Ta Problem. Tay searched high and low, even took some of the station apart. Tay didn't find squat.
Are you getting Tom drunk so you can take advantage of him? Yes.
Yeah.
No, don't do it again. Don't. Oh, you idiot. No, I love you, Nick. I'm sorry that was mean. He's not done talking yet. We didn't save.
It's fine. It didn't do it.
You don't know. Listen, people are saying that the conehead... Oh, he already has a drink. I see. Good. Thank God. People are saying coneheads didn't look in the right places. There is something mighty interesting on the station. Nobody has found yet. Personally, I think it's a load of horse hockey. I can't believe coneheads missed something important while they were exploring, cataloging, and 10 rebuilding Earth's great new hope. Drop my 20-sided die. Where'd you go? Anyway, that's the hot tip for the month. Listen, I've got to get going. Tell you what, new fish, I'll leave you with a Gateway legend. I know he's here tonight. After all, he's here every night. I'll try and find him. Hang tight for a minute. Wait. We use a little TH a lot in English. Tom reappears with a tall, dark man in tow. New fish, Tiss's Newbar chameleon. He's kind of a fixture in Tiss place.
TOW is actually though.
What's that?
TOW is actually though.
TOW is not though.
It's though. I mean, if THOM is Tom, then TOW is clearly though.
If you're real lucky, Newbar will tell you more about life on Gateway. I have to go. I'll leave you guys to talk. It's been a pleasure, new fish. Tom leaves Newbar Chameleon Tom leaves. Newbar Chameleon sits down next to you and nods in your direction. Buy Newbar a drink.
The bar computer hums and the order panel lights up with a menu of exotic cocktail selections. You order a drink for a Newbar Chameleon. The bar computer acknowledges your order with a series of musical tones and spits out your debit card.
Sakura, wait, hold on. Oh, have a good night, Audio Eric. It's a pleasure as always.
Good night, Audio Eric.
I thought it was still Tom. Do you know about the alternate spilling of fish? Get Newbar hammered, I know, right? Hold on. Look at Newbar first. Look at him first. I'm gonna see his description.
Newbar Chameleon is a tall man with sharp features and a dark complexion. His long black hair is tied behind him in a ponytail. His eyes are brown and convey an intensity that leaves you feeling just a little unsettled. Newbar is wearing a circular silver medallion. So how you doing? Welcome to Gateway. You made a mega mistake shelling out over 200 grand. Oh my god. We're spending
No, we won the lottery.
$200,000?
We won the lottery. We won the lottery. We got there first.
Oh, I don't. Do we want to say
Sakura
that?
says it's goatee and pronounced fish. Yeah, Sakura, that is actually a puzzle in Callahan's Cross Time Saloon.
What?
GHOTI being fish. That is actually a puzzle in Callahan's Cross Time Saloon that I had to deal with. You remember that? Oh my gosh, that's so great. It makes me happy you remember that. All right, how are you doing? So ask Newbar about Medallion.
Newbar places his hand over the medallion and says, "Oh, would you like to try a little game? If you win, I'll give you my medallion." Famous.
Say
Yeah?
yes.
Did the text pop up? I don't
Yeah.
know if it freaked out.
The casino is
Okay.
surprisingly well equipped, given the cost of shipping any kind of mass from Earth. Oh yeah. Newbar, sorry. Let's see. Newbar plays the game, the old Earth trivia game, earns a score of 70 points. He turns to you and says, "Your turn."
Oh. Ha! Okay.
We didn't spend like 2 hours in this thing in the previous stream, so I think we'll be fine.
So play older trivia?
Play trivia game.
Trivia. Which one did we do last?
I mean, do we have to pick any? Did it say what he was doing?
It didn't.
Okay, let's do games of all kind. I think we nailed games of all kind previously.
The gridiron in the gladiator sport of American
2.
football.
Number 1, the number 1, that is 2.
Yes, correct. That is the safety. Double Darren trivia.
Yeah,
When the Flitz
Go Dappy.
aligns
What about
with
this one here? Go Dappy, this question is for you. Double Darren trivia. When the Flitz aligns with the Cleave in a game of Double Darren, how might your opponent counter the inevitable right glove advance? 1, through outward clutch. 2, dribbling the Cleave. 3, slamming the groove. Or 4, a forward glove sweep.
Didn't we get this right?
Yeah,
How did we get this right?
by dribbling the Cleave.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Soccer facts. What soccer team won the 2021 World Cup for the first time in a stunning upset over El Salvador?
United States.
Yeah. But that's not true. Said, oh, it wasn't?
It-
John,
It was.
I hit 3?
The word Atari made its way. Yeah, sorry, that was go.
Yes.
You and your
You and
opponent.
your opponent follow a classical opening called a Queen's Gambit
Chess.
Declined. What game you're playing? Chess. Land of the Wireheads. The virtual
All of the
reality game
above.
You are up to bat in a game of baseball. The count is 2 strikes and 3 balls. The pitcher winds up, throws, and the ball hits you in the shoulder. Ouch! What happens?
You walk to
You
first
walk
base.
First base. That is 2.
Laser Star? Yes.
The most popular games of all time have been interactive computer games delivered through direct neural cortical stimulation. What were the primitive visual-only predecessors of these games called when they were introduced in the 1970s and 1980s?
Coin Op arcade games.
Yep. The Olympic Games. The Olympic decathlon consists
That
of the
was
following
right.
events, so it's got to have 10.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It was. I thought it
4.
was 2. Is what it was. The 100-meter run, the long jump, the shot put, the high jump, the 400-meter run, the 110-meter hurdles, discus throw, pole vault, javelin throw, and such. Yeah, because it's not 10,000-meter run.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are playing tennis and the score is deuce, after you won the point on your opponent's last serve, you are... I don't remember this.
I think it's tied with the opponent is what it was. Because I said ahead, and I was like, oh, we're wrong. It's tied. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what happens. Congratulations, Dooffish. He hands over the medallion, then grins as he pulls another out of his pocket. Got hundreds of these things, he says wickedly. The Korgoons never took them away because they think they're worthless. He hangs the medallion around his neck. Perhaps I'll see you again, my friend. So what is the...
Oh.
So what is the... Look at the... I feel like we did something wrong. Like, because he had more to tell us. Look at medallion.
The medallion is circular, a disc between 2 millimeters thick and 10 centimeters in diameter. It is made of silvery metal. When you move your head, you can see a strange swirl of colors, almost like a soap bubble, flow along the surface of the disc. The phenomenon disappears when you stop moving relative to the disc.
Curious about what that medallion is. Where the medallion?
1 second.
Yeah, don't save over, though, unrequited Robo Love. New bar fuck up? Don't do a question mark. It won't. Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. West.
Oh, got louder. Guess we're closer to the band.
Yep. So wait until 2200.
Look.
Look, yeah.
The blue hell is a rough and tumble bar. You see an empty seat. An attractive blonde woman makes her way over to the bar and sits down in an empty seat next to you. She is wearing a corporation uniform and looks sleek, confident, and used to getting her way. She orders a drink and turns to look at you, tossing back her hair in practice motion. Do I know you? You look familiar. Suddenly, recognition dawns in her face. In her eyes. Followed quickly by a look of disinterest. Oh, I know where I saw your face. Your file. You're one of my new fish. What is this phrase?
It's like a fresh meat.
But like, I get that. But like, do they have a one fish and a two fish?
Oh, spelling mistake. She's female, therefore it's blonde with an E. You're a rookie. Yeah, Nick, you're a rookie. New fish. Give note, or was it give paper? Right, paper? Give paper to Nielsen.
Did I spell her name wrong?
Give paper to woman. Just give.
Huh?
Give paper to woman. You spelled it right. Oh, you did spell it wrong, but it's fine.
There we are. So Terry takes the name and glances at it. She looks sharply at you, her earlier lack of interest gone completely. Her eyes turn suddenly to ice, and you shiver as she seems to stare right into you. It's as if she's making some kind of final judgment about you on the spot. You try not to fidget. Finally, after a long silence, some warmth creeps back into her face. The corners of her mouth pull slightly upward. So, new fish, you are interested in the Orion program.
A fish in prison is someone that is just in and hasn't been to prison before. New fish may be a play on this. Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right. Say yes. Okay.
She literally asked me a question.
Famous gateway robotic bartender troubles over, raises her right eyebrow and reaches over to pick up her drink. She studies the glass, smiles, and then takes a sip. The Orion program, otherwise known as the Orion Special Exploration Initiative, is one of the most promising research efforts currently underway on the station. An exclusive group of limited partners has been given a chance to work with the corporation science section to exploit the first real breakthrough in in understanding the Heechee ship guidance systems.
Indeed.
God is knocking and he wants in bad. What do you
What's
mean,
that?
Sakura? What do you mean?
What's happening?
I couldn't answer your double dare non-existent game question, but I know that, and I knew the other sports questions, the ones that existed. Absolutely. Yeah. I knew too. I got it. Psh. Just listen to her. I sponsored only 25. Oh, so you can read. You read, Nick. You read. I'm talk too much.
No. You should read because of the lag.
I've sponsored only 25 prospectors for participation in the Orion program since I was promoted to deputy director. To give you some idea of how few that is, consider this. I have been responsible for more than 300 prospectors at one time or another over the last 2 years. Terry shakes her head. I don't know, new fish. I look at you and I don't have much to go on. If you want to join the team, you're going to have to do something pretty damn special. I'll tell you what my criteria were for sponsoring the last few Orion prospectors. At least 2 completed missions and 1 completely unique discovery. What that means for you, new fish, is 2 trips out and an entry in your Dataman logbook that shows you brought back something that nobody else has found. That's a pretty tall order. Now I'm going to break a corporation regulation and give you my direct PV number.
All right.
Okay. Terry writes a number on a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. A number of years ago, I used to be a prospector much like you. Then the corporation recruited me to be a transport pilot. I made the Earth L5 run. Then I ferried supplies to and from Gateway, Venus, and the 2 Delta stations in orbit around Mercury. Look at the look at the, what did she write? Sorry, look at napkin. I flew the Rockwell MBB medium-range shuttles that the corporation uses for most of its resupply missions. Those suckers are huge, 500 feet long, 100 feet in diameter, even bigger than the transport you came out on. Okay, so it's 3-5.
Did you know a prenup written on a cocktail napkin is not legally binding?
Yes.
Do you know who discovered that?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, you're actually going in the right direction. It was Steve Spielberg.
Ah!
Yeah, he wrote his prenup on a cocktail napkin.
No. Sakura
And
says...
weirdly, when it implies that you've been drinking, that's not a...
Yes, exactly.
binding.
Sakura says it's a reference to the Orion project, which was a nuclear bomb-propelled rocket designed in like the 60s. They basically dumped a nuke out of the back and rode the explosion, so the acceleration would be like an insane bang on the ship over and over again. In the novel Footfall by Larry Niven and Jerry Purnell, they build one, and one of the characters makes that observation. Yeah, what could go wrong? All right, again, listen to her. Sorry, listen to
Is
Nielsen.
Football the one with the creepy elephant with double trunks that has like a mirror and a gun?
You're the creepy elephant with double trunks. Sakura says yes. The corporation pays well and promotes fast when they see results. I produce results. You'll have a future if you can produce results too. Remember, 2 completed missions and a legit Heechee find. Call me when you think you've earned a green badge. Oh boy. Okay. And this...
Do we buy her a drink?
No, she's got a drink already.
Keep listening.
Yeah. I need to get going. You're a lucky new fish. If I spent as much time with each of my prospectors as I just did with you, I'd never get anything done. So long. Okay.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
She was in this bar for 10 minutes.
She had a drink and walked out.
Have you ever been to a bar? You don't spend 10 minutes at a bar.
Well, I mean, on a Heechee space station, yes. So go west. Go north. Go
So
up.
we have is it level Tanya, the weird crazy walls?
Yep, up. West.
We're on level Babe.
We only have an hour and some minutes before that happens. Mojito's making me drink. Thank you, Mojito. All right, get in crate. Or hide in crate. Something to that effect.
The crate went away.
It's because we're inside the crate now looking out.
I see.
Wait until 00. I could drink a mojito, Alexito. Go Dappy, it wasn't that bad. So the snow was really, really bad, and then it melted all today. It didn't all melt, but it's like, it's manageable.
What the fuck?
Here we go.
That was intense.
The corridor comes to a dead end before you, with the familiar human construction giving way to the strange, almost melted look of glowing blue Heechee metal. The Heechee metal wall is uniform in appearance. A rat-like man scuttles into the corridor, looks around carefully, and then pulls a glowing blue artifact from a jacket pocket. He advances to the end of the corridor and examines the Heechee metal wall for a moment. Then he glances suspiciously at the crate you were hiding in, shakes his head, and turns his back to you. Watch man. Oh, he is very weird looking. Gordon Perry is wearing a wrinkled science section uniform. He is of medium height, pale with thinning black hair, a small pug nose, and shifty brown eyes. He is clutching a Heechee artifact. Perry mutters to himself as he tinkers with something on the wall at the end of the corridor. Perry hits the artifact he is holding. You hear an amazingly pure tone. I know what the artifact is. It's that tuning fork in the museum. You hear an amazingly pure tone that surges in volume and then slowly dies away. Suddenly, a blister appears on the wall behind Perry.
G?
Yeah, G. Perry appears to insert the artifact into the blister, then huddles close to the wall. He moves his arms, but you can't make out what he's doing. A few seconds later, a black portal appears in the wall, and Perry steps through the portal and disappears. The portal closes soon after Perry's gone. You notice that, in his haste, Perry seems to have dropped a small slip of paper. Get paper. Get out of crate. Get paper. Get in crate. Hide in crate. Or hide in crate first. Hide in crate first because he's only in there for like a couple minutes. And then now you can look at the paper. Read the paper. Get paper. Roll zigzag. Oh my. On 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. All right. Hey Nick, do you notice we picked up a lot of things and it hasn't made us be like, you can't carry that, or you dropped something in an attempt to get it. It's nice, isn't it?
That's quite nice.
Wait. Whoa. A portal appears in the wall at the end of the corridor. Gordon Perry steps out onto the deck, then walks quickly down the corridor away from you. The portal closes before he has gone more than 10 steps. Okay, so now you can get out. 1337. 69 420. All right, so east. Down. South. 451. I think we go to sleep. So we go west. I think we're done for the day. Sleep. All right. You read that? If I wasn't on IRC, I'd tip you 69 bits. That's okay, GoDappy. Thank you. The thought that counts more than anything.
It says we wake up several hours later, but it says that it's 38.
Yeah. Just wait. Hit the more. It hasn't happened yet. Hit the more.
Okay.
See, 801.
Okay.
Take all. Okay. And like the thing, you get off of the bed first. Like it does it for us.
I like that.
So yeah. Hold on.
Well, I already went.
Oh, go west to see if we had any messages. We might. see, PCOM sitting in the wall above the PC. Remember, you have to insert the card into the COM. Play new messages. By the way, NAT&T. No new messages. Okay. NAT&T. Okay, so east. I guess we're gonna go report for duty, Nick. North.
Do you not want to go to the museum and try to get the?
I don't think that's what we can do yet. I don't think we can do that just yet. Maybe if you want to, I guess. Go south and see.
We can go report for duty. That's fine.
Save as day 2, please. It's fantastic, Nick. You're the best. You're the best, Nick. Thank you. Okay, so you can try it. Let's go south. Yeah. South.
So we're in the Gateway Museum. The Gateway Museum contains examples of alien artifacts that prospectors have discovered in the years since the exploration program was started. The exhibit consists of things that Heechee hands, tentacles, claws have made and touched that come from unimaginable places incredibly far away. You notice a black pedestal and a chrome display stand that are prominently situated in the middle of the room. On the stand you see a Heechee device. On the pedestal you see a tuning fork.
Look at the device. Yeah, I thought the device maybe had a combination.
The strange looking device is about the size and shape of a toaster oven. An opening on one side.
A circular depression. The medallion goes on the device. Sorry.
In depression?
Depression, yeah.
You insert the disc into the depression. As it drops into place, the device begins to hum, and the air above the disc shimmers. Okay.
Look at device again.
The strange-looking device is about the size and shape of a toaster oven. An opening on one side reveals mirror on top of the device.
Get device.
You take the Heechee device from the stand. The room is filled with the sound of an obnoxious klaxon, and a synthesized voice states, "Warning, these exhibits are protected by an optical pattern recognition system. Replace artifact immediately, or you will be placed under arrest."
So we need a toaster. We need a toaster.
Down.
Yeah. Oh. No, put device on stand.
So we're gonna Indiana Jones this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a bag of sand.
Yep. This is on DOS? What is the font? I do not know the font. This is
DOS.
Yeah, it is DOS. This is from Legend Entertainment, so they do their own thing. I'm guessing they did the Apple font because of its the Text Adventures history with Apple, of the Apple II.
Did I tell you that I got a kid to play on the Internet Archive's work?
What?
Yeah, there's a student of mine who's a pretty bright kid, and he was talking about how he wanted to design an RPG, and I was like, well, you typically want to start simpler, and I implied that maybe text-based adventure games would be a good place to start, and I was just like, I'll just show you Zork. And he played it, and apparently after the fact continued to play it on his own computer. Yeah.
Wow. How far did he get? What happened?
I think he ended up having to look things up because he was on his own, and also Zork is hard.
Zork is fucking hard. You should have told him to play Enchanter.
Yeah, no. I think I will tell him to play Enchanter because that's more straightforward. But
Yeah.
he enjoyed it enough that he went back to it.
Yeah, afterwards.
Which is after I was no longer present.
Kindred
he was talking to
spirits.
me the next day.
Look, you are doing God's work, Nick. You can call him Thom all you like now.
You're welcome.
You can call him Thom.
I no, actually, it wasn't the next day. It was literally the next week because the next day I was on a plane going to Stanford and getting in.
And he
Damn
told
it.
you that he played it again and got stuck in.
Yeah, on Monday he was like, I brought it up and it was fucking hard.
Yeah, it's fucking hard. Zork is fucking hard. Thank you for your
Especially
service. Please continue to corrupt this child. Thank you for your service. Yes. All right, so we can't do anything here yet, but we got to keep an eye out for toasters.
You gotta look up toasters and little tuning forks.
Yes. So north, up, east. Wait, no, it's not up. Sorry, it's not. So go north, and then go down. That's it. It's down. And then it is, hold on, it is south. I think south is the dock, north is the armory.
South again?
Yeah.
Or
South again. West is just another conference room.
all right, we're in the hangar.
Yep. Okay.
You can see it?
Yeah. The corridor opens up into a large room dominated by a thermoplastic counter and a closed gate. The gate bars access to the busy ship hangars on level Tanya. Behind the gate, to the south, you can see the landing gear for one of the ships in the distance. The hangar spaces seem to hum with activities. You see an agent and a sentry here. Give blue badge to agent. You show your badge to the agent. She nods and escorts you through the gate and into the hangar area. She stops near a computer terminal on a wall and studies the display. Found a prep ship for you, she says to you after a moment. I'll walk you over, help you program the parasitic computer with your assigned codes, and you're on your way. She begins walking away, and you follow her into the vast hangar bay. Let's see.
Sounds not great.
The parasitic computer.
Parasitic
No, the parasitic
computer
computer
is
is
the one-
no. That's the little attachment that kind of overrides the Heechee ship.
Oh, is it like para, as in like?
Yeah, it's a thing that makes it so that you can use it. You follow the agent past several large ships tucked into their berths in the hangar spaces. Men and equipment bustle around you. Let's see. Working on the Heechee ships, the agent finally stops in front of one of the ships and gestures grandly. This is it. Now give me your badge and I'll program the onboard computer. You hand her your badge and she clambers aboard the ship. A few minutes later, she reappears. Okay, sport. Just press the code button and you'll see the codes that the...
What happened?
You pushed a button. You're left alone in the dock. Just press the... She's like, all you need to do is just press the code button and it's like, click. The dock...
Junctions are hard.
Yeah. The ship hangars are partitioned into hundreds of individual docks. This is one of the docks, a berth that serves as home for a Heechee starship. The ship itself towers over your head, a collection of angular and curved lines that is both awkward and strangely graceful at the same time. The ship is perched on long landing gear struts. A ladder leads up into the hatch. The dock exit is to the north.
Do you want me to restore to?
No,
day
no, no,
two?
no. You're fine. You're fine. Just go up. It's fine. You can read this, Nick. I need you to read.
There's barely enough room for you to move inside the cabin, which was clearly not designed for humans. You see an open hatch on the floor, a seat, and the ship's small control panel. There is a Heechee transit coil beside the panel. Various other pieces of equipment cover the walls to the cabin. You see a spacesuit here. So put on spacesuit?
Not yet. You have to use a space suit when you're in an environment that is considered hazardous. We can save it though. Save here and do like ship or something. Something stupid. Okay, ship but dumb. Yes, see, perfect. Perfect. I like it when you use a functional save name and then an unfunctional one afterwards. Perfectly acceptable. You're growing up, Nick. I love this. So sit.
I'm almost 30, so one would hope I would grow up faster.
Nick, I'm wearing a seaman shirt, okay? So, like, come on now.
Yeah.
Closing the hatch first, you sit on the cabin seat. Or...
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting a computer terminal, baby.
This is probably what she was telling us.
Okay. View and info. Do those things.
Inside gateway hangar.
Okay. Info.
Docked in gateway hangar.
Okay. Go to codes. Oh, these are our codes. Oh, I see. You have to match them up. So there are the 2, 4, 6. We have 6 codes that we can use. So we have to put those in individually. That's the one. Yeah,
Okay.
1.
Why do these look weirdly like Mandarin in some cases?
Why does this? I don't know how this would look like Mandarin.
Like, 1 second. That, not that one. That looks a little like Chinese characters. Is that correct?
That doesn't look
Yes.
like Chinese characters at all. Like you're crazy.
I've had Mandarin before.
I've had an orange before. And then, so we got to do orbit first. Orbit. Maybe not. Just hit go. Hit go. We'll see what happens. This man teaches children? Yes. Everyone grows at their own rate. Exactly. Look at our penis ship. And this is where we die. Maybe not. Okay, up. Don't push buttons. There is actually a way we do this. I read the manual. Info. Okay. Land. It does this itself. We don't have to do anything here. Just, it's cool effect. Wireframe planets. You know how to get me diamond hard. Wireframe planets. Info again. Do info real quick.
I didn't.
Oh, it just did itself. Get spacesuit.
Compound nouns are difficult.
Wear spacesuit. Can we save? I have to pee. I've been drinking all this water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee. You're gonna
But I
watch
can't
me.
see chat, John.
That's fine. Well, here, I'll hold my phone up to the thing. I gotta go. You just talk to them. You just do Nick things. Do Nick talk. Oh Jesus, I just totally closed you. Hold on. You do Nick talk, okay? I'm gonna put you on. You're put on the front. There you go. Just talk to them. Okay, I'll be right back. Earshot media. I'm gonna try not to fall in, but I can't promise you anything. I probably will fall in.
He
Got a very tiny butt. It's very like flat,
Oh,
non-existent.
I mean, you have a nice butt. It's sizable. It's good enough. She gets the job done. Well, hello, folks. I can't. Well, maybe my computer has enough of a charge that I can pull up Twitch again on it. It was dying, so I put it away. Oh, yep. Let us see. And we'll refresh. But yeah, I do teach kids. You'll be shocked at how few criterion folks need to teach in America. I would not be the worst. His butt is entirely adequate. That is true. They are. To be fair, the profession pays shit, so it literally you sort of have to lower the qualifications to make it worth your while. it pays very little. Your class sizes are impossibly large. Depending on where you're teaching, folks often have already been failed by the educational system, so have educational difficulties that are difficult to overcome when you have a classroom of 30 folks with a lot of academic diversity. It's a fucking mess.
You'll be the people's champ in no time, says GoDappy. I'm sure your butt is entirely adequate, says Earshot Media. I know. I promise you my butt is not adequate. Nick has seen it. Nick, you know my butt's not adequate.
The children are the future. The future is not bright. Yeah, I mean, especially post pandemic, it's not good. Especially for like the teen folk. The teen folk aren't doing so hot.
Which are they reducing? His butt or teaching requirements? It's a good question.
Yes. All.
People in power don't care about anything after they are dead. It's true. Let's did we wear the spacesuit?
Theoretically.
Can you double check for me? I need to know. Did you input the command? Wear it. We got it, but I don't think we wore it. I'm not entirely sure. I peed and then lost all memory. Okay. Open hatch. Okay.
Cool.
Out.
Exit.
Out. Yeah.
Blast zone. Your ship is standing in the middle of a blast zone cleared by its engines upon landing. A dark cliff rises from the ground about 500 meters or so to the north. The formation looks somewhat like a mesa you might find in the desert southwest of the United States.
Wow.
The cliff runs east to west. To the south is a vast gray plain that extends as far as you can see.
Yeah, the plain is not where we need to go. We need to go on the mesa or is there anything about northwest? What's northwest?
Do you want me to go northwest?
Yeah, go northwest.
It's the base of the cliff. You're standing at the base of the cliff, 30 meters tall, that runs from east to west. To the west, you can see what looks like a rock slide that has piled up at the base of the cliff. Your ship lies to the southeast.
I love it. GoDappy's like, I can feel the pressure equalizing from here. I know, right? Oh. All right, so 30 meters tall that runs from east to west. To the west, you can see what looks like a rock slide that is piled up at the base of the cliff. So west is where we need to go.
Weft?
Weft. Yes, weft.
You want me to weft, then weave?
Why do the beft always go to the weft? What's the name of the theme park on the moon in Futurama? Lunar Park? Let's go to Lunar Park. All right, let's see what you got.
You are at the base of a pile of rocks and debris that seems to be the result of a rock slide from the top of the cliff. The jumbled boulders, rock fragments, and debris provide a route to the top of the mesa. The cliff face continues to the east. What was the song that they sung? We're whalers on the moon.
Up. But there are no whales. Let's go.
We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon.
We're searching for the fabled moon poon. There's
the moon poon.
Moon.
And they question my maturity.
I'm just looking for some
10 years older than me, sir.
I'm just looking for some moon poon. Who is it looking for moon
talking
poon?
About the moon poon. I'm engaged.
Yeah. You scramble up the rock slide to the top of the cliff, feeling for handholds and footholds with an agility that surprises you. You finally reach the top of the slide and clamber on to the plateau. You're on top of a flat circular rock formation 30 meters above the Great Plain and about 1,000 meters in diameter. You can survive the surface of the planet for kilometers in all directions. You can survey the surface of the planet for kilometers in all directions, but all you see is more dreary gray dust. The edge of the cliff continues to the east. A rock slide directly to the south provides a path to the base of the cliff, but the footing looks treacherous, so go east. You're on the top of a flat circular rock formation, 30 meters above the Great Plain, and about 1,000... Okay, your ship is visible in the distance to the southeast. Edge of the cliff continues to the east and west, so go east. You notice a large rock perched on the edge of the cliff to the south. It is massive, about 30 meters in diameter, and looks like it is delicately balanced on the edge of the cliff. Okay, on the edge of the cliff to the south, it is push rock.
Sorry.
You lean
lean
against.
against the
Oh, you can
boulder.
read it. Sorry.
You lean against the boulder and push with all your might. You feel the rock begin to move and then watch it tumble lazily over the edge. It falls slowly at first, then gathers speed. A few meters down, it strikes another boulder, which breaks loose and starts the cascade of reactions. Starts a cascade of smaller rock fragments and debris. The chain of reaction continues until a sizable fraction of the overhang crashes into the dust at the base of the cliff. A huge cloud of dust rises into the vacuum and then settles back into the surface.
So
So
when
I
you-
assume this is where our thing is?
Our metal, yeah, that we're looking for. So go. I'm guessing. So go west, and then west, and then down. Okay, then east, and then east. Yes, there it is.
Up?
It provided access to an opening in the cliff face above you. Yeah, so up. Entry chamber.
We're inside a glowing blue chamber that looks very much like the pictures you have seen on the Hichi tunnels on Venus. Oh, this is something I wanted to talk about last week.
What's that?
Venus and its role in science fiction, especially in like the 20th century.
Yes?
I mean, when you say it that way, it just kills all the fun for me.
What?
So Venus has a atmosphere whose chemical composition is very close or similar-ish to Earth, especially given that it has an atmosphere at all, which isn't true of Mercury and is pretty much not true of Mars. So for a while, folks had thought that it would just be like a warmer Earth. It obviously is not. It has an extremely dense atmosphere that is devoid of hydrogen and water. There's no water on the planet.
Yeah.
One of the things that's really interesting about Venus is that at one point in its history, we believe it did have water. However, because of its close proximity to the sun, it had an uncontrolled greenhouse effect, where one of the things that we don't think about when we think about water vapor is that water vapor is actually a very potent greenhouse gas. So as water would evaporate and go into the atmosphere, it would, make the planet even warmer as it trapped more of the radiation on the thing, leading to the oceans that would have at one point existed on Venus eventually evaporating in their entirety and all the water vapor being in the atmosphere. There is no water vapor in the atmosphere of Venus, however, because the ionizing radiation of the sun eventually causes those molecules to break down, and then the ionization of hydrogen causes the hydrogen to escape the atmosphere of Venus. So one of the things that's interesting, and one of the ways that this hypothesis has mostly been proved, is when you look at the proportions of different isotopes of hydrogen, only the heavier, or mostly just the heavier isotopes of hydrogen are present. So you have deuterium and tritium present, but you do not have the hydrogen that is most present here, which is a hydrogen isotope that has 0 neutrons.
Yes.
So you have like Edgar Rice Burroughs writing stories about people living on like a lush jungle planet that is Venus.
Do you really want to know why they have a massive obsession over Venus? Because it was believed to be the closest planet to Earth.
Well, yeah.
That's why.
Isn't that what I said?
Chat? Is that what Nick said? Earshot Media says, about 60 to 80 miles above the surface, Venus is one of the most habitable places in our solar system. Almost STP. No radiation. Only place besides Earth you don't need a spacesuit. Just a breathing apparatus, some protective clothing. See, there you go.
But that's I was talking about how the chemical composition of its atmosphere is very similar, and it has an atmosphere.
Anyways,
So like in that way, it's very
Yes.
Earth-like, except for that its atmosphere is fucking acid rain and horror.
Code was like, I was reading the news.
And like
Sorry.
everything we've
Exactly.
ever shot
Blame me one bit.
onto the surface of Venus has like immediately died.
Yes.
The
Oh,
Soviets had
yes.
tried like
Yes.
12 times.
Soviets. We do have the audio of them landing things on Venus. Like the sounds of Venus.
Oh yeah, no, there is even a few minutes of video. They
Yeah.
did manage to get to the surface of Venus before their landers immediately just eat shit and go.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
surface of Venus is very unkind,
Yeah.
and the pressures from the atmosphere would crush you like a fucking bug.
Which is exactly the thing. All right. An irregular opening appears to the west. After a few seconds, it fades away, leaving a solid wall again. An irregular opening appears to the west. Let's see. Look at hold on. Look at symbols.
Soccer says, random fact, Uranus smells like farts.
Uranus.
It's
Nick,
less
please.
funny when you pronounce Uranus the way I do.
That Jake Paul guy got punched in the face for good by a real boxer. Thanks, dude. Hey, you know that's the best news I've heard all day. Did you look at the symbols?
Yes. The complex patterns etched into the glowing blue walls are completely unintelligible.
Oh,
An irregular opening appears in the northwest. After
okay,
a few
okay,
seconds,
okay,
it fades away, leaving
okay.
a solid wall again.
okay. So go north, please.
You leap towards the wall. Just as you think you are going to collide with the glowing blue metal, a portal opens and you sail through into a dark little passageway. You crawl along the pretzel-like tunnel for a few moments, then emerge into a large cavern. Ovoid room. You
Yeah.
are in a small ovoid cavern, an egg-shaped room that is made entirely of blue Heechee metal. Ribs on the walls converge to meet the middle of the room, giving to place a strangely organic feeling.
Thank you.
Multiple tunnel entrances lie to the east, southeast.
No, you introduce a kid to Zorik. You can say the.
You
Okay.
see a hexagonal metal box here.
Yeah.
Big box.
So to answer that puzzle that we just solved, it's just that at every turn, the opening goes in a clockwise formation around this thing. And so it was west, then it was northwest. And so it's like, oh, we go north. It's going to open up in that moment. Just like wearing a Huggy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So get box. Look at the box. We're scoring by 25. Okay. Hey Nick, what does ovoid mean?
Oval shaped.
A three-dimensional oval.
Yeah.
Look again. Okay, so save here. Save, because I don't know. Ellipsoid, there you go. Egg-shaped. There you go. Close enough. Oh, void. Okay, so I'm going to go west. I just go west. Let's see what happens. I feel like we're going to die. We haven't had a death yet. Go west. Okay, so you enter one of the tunnel entrances and walk through a narrow claustrophobic passageway until you reach a blank metal wall. You wait a few moments until a portal appears, then launch yourself through the irregular opening into the chamber beyond. You land on your shoulder, roll once, and then stand up. You're inside a glowing blue chamber that looks very much like the pictures. Get more. So can we go out? Okay, so the good. We don't have to worry about that stuff. I think that it all just sends us to the same place. And then west. And then south. Oh, southeast. I'm sorry, southeast. Sorry, I messed that up. Enter ship. He pronounced it wrong. I was very triggered. Nick can't pronounce anything right. I'm keeping... Oh, yes, earshot. This is a mental map. This is a mental map here. This is manageable for me. When we do a lot of Infocom games, it's not manageable at all. But here, it's very manageable. Because everything seems to be kind of self-contained, and it's pretty small in comparison. It helps to have the visual aid for me to just mentally be able to get that all set up. When it's just written word, I have to map it out, unless it's a game like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where it's incredibly self-contained to a fault, or a game like what other ones did I not have to do a map for? There were a couple. I didn't have to map for. I don't remember, though. Cragney Manor got me lost. Oh, man, yeah. I can see how it could be, for sure. All right, there's barely enough room for you to move inside the cabin. It's just clearly not designed for humans. Yep. What's that? Okay, so close hatch. Close hatch. I kept dying at the beginning of Hitchhiker's Guide. Stupid Earth kept blowing up. I know, right? And you had to be very specific in your order of events in order to get through that. Hitchhikers was not fun. Yeah, Hitchhikers was not fun. We knew kind of how to start things, and the Babblefish is not a difficult puzzle we found to be, but everything else was very much a struggle. All right, so look at the panel. Oh, yeah, it's sitting there. Does that? Yeah. And then so all we need to do now is hit orbit. And then return. Earshots is better than bureaucracy. Oh, I'd hate to go. We're going to get to it eventually. We'll get to it eventually, bureaucracy. Oh boy. Okay, your ship returns to the dock at Gateway and you undergo debriefing procedures. You're awarded a mission bangle. You're awarded a $25,000 royalty advance for discovery of the heat cheat artifact. Your spacesuit is cleaned and bestowed in the ship. The object you brought back from Dayon 7 is appropriated for study by corporation scientists. You return to the hangar entrance. Earshot says, the saga behind the making of the game is more interesting than the plot of the game. Oh, I believe it. Nick, we got our first heat cheat artifact. That's one. We need to get two. So we need another.
And a novel discovery, I believe.
Yes. You're not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you have to observe. Yeah. Get a picture of something cool. All right. Let's see.
Do we still have that in our inventory or no?
No, they took it.
Okay.
But we have a bangle now. Look at the bangle. I want to see that. A glowing blue bracelet. Can we go on another? Can we go and hit another thing? Give badge to agent. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so she just programs it with your Z course codes. Okay, so in. Save though. Let's save because I don't want to fuck anything up now. Ship but less dumb. But with two T's for the butt. There you go. It got boxed up like the Covenant of the Ark for study. Exactly. All right, sit. Closing the hatch first. Thank you, game. All right, next code. The second one. It even tells you what it is. Dayon 7 is the first one. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm loving this game, Nick. How are you feeling?
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, it's just fun. It's just fun. By the way, I'm very much loving your hair. Look at this hair. Well, Nick, put this coat in.
What is my hair doing?
It's just looking very cool. It just. I look at this. Look at this. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Look at my hair. I'm so jealous, or lack thereof.
Remember the day you predicted that I too.
Yeah, I was so wrong. It's because you were a little me. You were a little me at the time. And I was like, yeah, when you grow up, you'll be exactly like me. Lose all your hair. And you're like, no, you'll have beautiful, lustrous hair. And then you're going to go that like perfect platinum gray. Like, that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, the students are graying me very quickly.
Yes. That is not the code. That's
What did I fuck up?
nothing. You're fine. Now go! I can't grow a beard. I'm jealous too for a different reason, perhaps. It's okay, Good Happy. I have a friend who is like very patchy, and they still do the beard, and I'm like, oh man. What are you doing?
You met me when I was still a little patchy.
Yeah, you were a little patchy. You were patchy, but not Apache,
No,
because that would just be wrong.
no, I didn't pull that shit. Your ship materializes in dead intergalactic space. You are hanging outside the Milky Way with a spectacular view of the Andromeda Galaxy. There are no stars within 100 light years of you. You take some scientific readings and then return to Gateway.
Okay.
Cool.
I wonder how your hair knows how long to grow and when to stop when the hair itself is dead, like your eyebrows, for example. That's a great question. My eyebrows are like an owl. They just don't stop growing. It's really funny, how people say like you look like you always look like your pets and things like this. It's really interesting. It's like my dad. We had a little Cocker Spaniel, and as he got older, my dad, his eyebrows were exactly like the dog's. By the way, look at the time.
12:02.
It's almost 10 o'clock. At 25, I realized that I could never join a Hasidic or Mennonite community. It was gutting. Never could. Nope. That's it. Sorry. All right. Put in the next code. I like this. This is exciting. There's a bit of Nick, are your palms a little mom spaghetti right now?
They are not mom spaghetti.
They're not mom spaghetti. My palms are
I
very
wish
mom
we
spaghetti.
did more
right now.
finding of the codes.
Yeah. I think that's part of what. That's not the code either. It's got 2 lines on top. There you go. There's something, I think, like just the anticipation. Where is this going to take us? Like, will we die in this next one?
One can only hope.
One can only hope. If you buzzed your eyebrows short and then attached weights to only one eyebrow, would they grow to different lengths? Yes.
Penis ship, go.
If you...
Help us win chess.
Yes. Help us win chess. Mr. Buttplug, tell us, please, is Queen's Bishop to 3 Mark II? Bonsai those brow.
Two.
Yes.
The ship's destination is a vantage point in interstellar space that provides an excellent view of a large nebula. After taking pictures and scientific readings for a few hours, you punch the return
For a few
button and head
hours.
for home.
I think we need to go back to sleep. We need to go back home and get some sleep because it's late. For a few hours. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Just jamming. Oh my god, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Do we ever need to sleep? I'm curious.
I don't know. Never said.
I know. Just keep going then. Just keep going. Sleep is for the bitches. Is the ship animation being mirrored to show different directions? Probably. Sleep is for sukas.
Suckers.
Suck ass. Suck ass. We don't need to sleep. We've got this. Hold on. Look at that sit down, yeah. How many numbers are there in the coordinates?
Four?
Okay, no, that's not the thing. Because the paper that the guy dropped was 33121, and I was like, oh, is that a code? It's not.
Is that right? That's right. Okay. Then...
Not quite.
No. There we are.
Also, Nick, you were skipping a code. But that's fine. We can do the fifth one. That's fine.
I didn't mean to do that. That's okay.
That's okay. You're doing the correct one for the fifth one. That's not a big deal. Making this entwined would be a bitch. Oh, wait. So here's the thing, right? How weird is this Earshot Media that there are some people who would look at this game and say, well, this right here, this is clearly not a text adventure game. It has graphics. It has a user interface. It has stuff like that is point and clicky. It is therefore not a text adventure, even though 99.9% of it is. It's a hybrid, but it is still a text adventure. It is a text adventure with some elements, graphical elements. But it's, you know, like, besides pushing buttons on a screen, everything else is text.
Emerges into normal space dangerously close to the mammoth black hole. Panic-stricken, you jab the return button and flee to safety of Tau space, narrowly avoiding the destruction ship by the intense gravitational tides.
Nice. Because Nick, you would say that this is a text adventure, right?
I mean, the primary way that you interact with the world is through text, so yes.
It's the picture book edition. But, like, you can actually turn off the pictures, you know? Sleep is for the weak. I love how you're like, you're ready to go. Up, sit, bam, let's go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
we're shooting for 4 this time.
Do you know the numbers now, Nick?
What do you mean?
Like what they actual what how many times to do this, or I'm curious if you're like, you know, like, oh, the next one's gonna be this one. I'd say if you removed all images and any inputs other than text, is it still playable to completion? Absolutely. Earshot Media absolutely would be. But except for this portion here, like this, you need it for this, right? There's a visual element to it still, but like this isn't. I mean, I guess you could do a way to interpret this into some kind of into a way that would make sense. You could just replace the codes to be just English, you know, like 3125 or the equivalent of. The course codes make it a hybrid. Exactly. I mean, I guess in that regard, yeah, because there's a visual element there that's necessary. The way you navigate the terminal, no. The way you do the quiz machine, no, you don't need the pictures for that. Oh, look at this, Nick. That's the cover art right there, baby.
Mm-hmm. A sullen red giant dominates the view screen when you return to normal space. This is a dying star in a dead planetary system. The remnants of 6 worlds are either baked to cinders or blasted into jagged pieces. Realize there's nothing to be found here. Return to Gateway.
I actually believe, hold on, I believe that somebody, hold on. Did they, I think what somebody did was actually make this a full-fledged point-and-click adventure game.
I mean, you can click already.
Yeah.
Like, I picked up the file that one time.
Yeah, somebody did make Gateway using AGI. Yeah.
I do hate right now that give badge to agent.
Oh, yeah. So they made it in AGI, or AGS, sorry, AGS, the Adventure Game Studio. Sorry, AGS. Why did I say AGI? Someone remade this in AGS, which is interesting.
So hopefully this is something. Okay.
Because I'm wondering, Nick, if we screwed things up with what's his name, the new dude who gave us the disc, the medallion. Like if we talked to him, he'd give us a good coordinate for something juicy. Like that's what I'm worried about. That's where my brain is going currently.
Okay.
Bam. But I like the visual aids. I do like the visual aids in this. I enjoy Legend Entertainment and its presentation, even though like I feel like,
I like fucking music, man.
I know, but I also feel like the word banks and stuff like this that just kind of clutters things. It makes it not as enjoyable. If it got rid of that and
The
just
ship
really
returns
focus
to
on the
normal
picture.
space near the shattered fragments of a planet in orbit around a bright B-class star. You can only speculate about what caused the disintegration of the planet, although the evidence suggests that it was blasted into pieces by a collision with a massive asteroid or wandering moon. You take some pictures and return to Gateway.
Okay, and that's our codes. So we might call what's her name after this, and see what happens.
Penis goes in hole.
Part of me
Got
also wonders if there might have been more at that other planet that we missed. It could be a possibility. All right, so south. Oh, that's the dock. Sorry. Oops. North. And then north.
Okay.
North.
Up.
Up. Yeah, I heard David Mellenberg, the creator of the adventure game Toolkit, just passed away, which is an absolute shame. Sorry, yeah, and now we go south.
So
East, go east in the Blue Hill Bar and see if... Yeah, he's here normally at 9. So go west, and then go west again, and then we'll call what's her name. I just want to see what happens. I feel like we messed up. I think we messed up.
nah.
So put card in comset. And so then place call.
Okay.
It is 357866. Let me check your record. Oh, we got it. We got what we needed.
How? I guess
Oh,
we took a
no.
couple
She
pictures
said that she needed 2 things. One was the Hichi stuff, and then the other one was the discovery. That's what it was. One Hichi thing find, and a cool space thing. 1-800-Flowers. Don't forget Mom on her special day. All right, so east, and then east.
When did she say she would come?
In a half an hour, so just wait. Just do wait until... Bam.
Do we want to buy her a drink?
Yeah, so, yeah. Put card in slot. Or buy Nielsen a drink. Yeah, Terry.
You offered Terry a drink, but she declines. I always buy my own drinks. Fair enough.
Hey.
Terry says, congratulations, you demonstrated some skill at prospecting. You were able to match symbols that were already given to you.
Yes, congratulations. You
Mazel
didn't blow
tov.
up. We did solve some
You met the
puzzles, though, to find Heechee stuff, though.
That did happen one time.
Yes.
You've met the criteria I've established as the threshold for the Orion program. You've got the results, and I like that. Terry gives you a big smile. I'm sponsoring you for the Orion program. This is a great honor and privilege, but I think you deserve it.
Rock slide genius, baby.
You listen attentively to Terry. Terry continues. There are daily briefings at 900 hours in room T52, level Tanya. These are restricted to green badges only. During these meetings, you will be given information that the corporation has deemed worthy of special attention. She smiles again. You'll also get your badge coded with course codes that have a very high probability of success.
Okay, listen more.
The music is mostly golden oldie tunes. Okay. Terry trades you a green badge for your blue badge. You've earned this, my friend. Keep in mind that it isn't coded with any destinations yet, so you really need to go to the next green badge briefing. Remember, 9 in the morning, room 252. Now go make the best of the opportunity. I expect great things from you. Good luck and good hunting. She gets up and leaves the bar.
Score's gone up by 30, Nick. All right, so west, we'll sleep. We need it. We have been up for days. Mazel tov was a nice touch. You want to sleep right now? Okay, never mind. We can't sleep. We're so excited. I mean, I guess it is. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. East. North. Buys woman a drink, gets job instead.
That's how I roll.
Down. South. Nope, north. Oh, no, never mind. Not north. Go west. Sorry, go south and not west. Sorry, south, not west. No, wrong one. Go east, south, west.
Okay.
T52. Wait until 0900. Oh, you start to feel sleepy at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so, no. So, east, north, up, south, west. No. Wow, there you go. You got this. All right, sleep. Get all. Okay. East, north, down, south, west. Poppies to make you sleep. Feed the birds poppies a day. Poppies. Now you wait until 9, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. No, 09. No, oh boy.
Yeah. A security guard enters the room and approaches you. We're about to begin a special meeting for special corporation flight crew only. May I see your green badge? You show him your green badge. After examining it briefly, he nods and steps back out to the corridor. 5 men and 3 women arrive in a group. They are all wearing corporation uniforms and green badges. They look like a hard group, and there is no conversation as they file into the room and sit down. Once seated, A number of the new arrivals look at you with mild curiosity. A few seconds later, a tall man dressed in a
Banana
suit walks into the room and takes his place at the head of the table. Do you want to continue waiting?
No.
No. Listen.
Look at man.
Don't hear anything very interesting right now. The executive puts a sleek leather briefcase on the table, checks his watch, then nods curtly. Okay.
Here we go.
Holy.
Whoa!
What the fuck is happening?
You hit buttons!
I wasn't touching anything. It just plowed through it.
About 3 years ago, I think you did.
God, my hand wasn't on the keyboard.
You went to go type a command.
No, I didn't.
About 3 years ago, corporation scientists made a breakthrough in understanding the heat sheet guidance systems. As a result, we came up with a list of course codes that increase the probability of hitting what our limited partners or prospectors call a big payoff. Warden pauses and the room is very quiet. Two of the people in the room look attentive and excited. We begin the Orion Special Exploration Initiative once we had positive confirmation that our efforts were producing statistically significant results. The Orion program is our way of letting you take advantage of our research. I know you type with your dick, Nick.
Also, I hate how much this looks like John Morgan.
I'm going to give each of you one of the course codes from our master list. I will take your green badge and run it through an encoder that will transfer the course code into the black strip on your badge.
Yeah, like it's just randomly fucking moving.
Leonard Warden takes each prospector's green badge in turn and runs it through a device contained inside his briefcase. When he's finished, he looks around the room with a serious expression. The mission sign-up procedure is the same as for blue badges. The agent will help you enter your Orion program course code into the onboard computer. I like it, he blinks. Warden closes his briefcase. These codes are classified at level Alpha 3. Do not let your badge leave your sight. We expect each of you to use the codes on your next exploration mission. Oh, Nick, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. I do want to put in a good word for the scientists who came up with the breakthrough. The research program took some time to recover after 70 researchers and 5 square miles of our Trenton, New Jersey research facility were vaporized in an attempt to isolate the guidance system elements from the interstellar drive unit. Anyway, their efforts have been extraordinary and we owe them a debt of gratitude.
GoDappy appreciates that I've kept my hands visible.
Good luck and good hunting. If you continue to be successful, we'll make codes from our master list available to prospectors at large in about a year. Because of your exceptional qualifications and your proven records, you get a head start. Nick, get that other head off the keyboard. That's the wrong type of head start.
None of my heads have been touching the keyboard. Been keeping my head to myself.
Okay. What do we got here? Okay.
So, I mean, basically, it's just the thing has codes.
Did you get your key card? Do we got our badge? Get badge? Got him? Oh, what about the briefcase? Look at the briefcase.
Well.
Okay. Okay, so east. There's a vent cover here too.
Do we want to open it?
Let's go east. That's just another way to get the thing. We don't need the stupid thing. We don't need the spider. Ask about rays. Exactly. Let's go on. There's so if you go out and then east and then go north, I want to see what's going on at the armory there. Keep going north. Show guard badge. I want to see if we can get in. Show guard badge.
Outright show badge 2 guard.
Badge 2 guard. Yeah, right here. Hand out union flyers. Yeah, right? Go west.
So then he looks at the green badge and then at you. He radiates hostility as he says, "Bloody goddamn Yank, leave me alone. I'm in a bad mood." Yank. Interesting.
Yeah, you're a
Bloody
Yankee.
goddamn-
He's
Yeah,
British.
he's-
You're American. Go west. I want to see what he does when you go in. Oh, we can go in.
So this is where the onboard military forces that protect Gateway store their weapons. Sealed cases running the length of the room hide an arsenal of American, European, Brazilian, and Japanese laser and projectile weapons or weaponry. Red and yellow signs outline procedures for handling and storing guns, grenades, lasers, rocket launchers, and other lethal devices. Above a low storage cabinet, you see a vent cover. You see, this is how we need to use the robot.
Mm-hmm.
We need to use the robot to smuggle weapons.
Yes. On the storage cabinet, you see a gun. Get gun. Look
We
at
want to
gun.
see if we can leave with the gun.
No, he's gonna stop you for sure. Look at the gun. I don't want to risk death.
This escalated quickly. Yes, now we're arms dealers. I'll be right back. I need
Seize
to
the
figure out
means.
the gun.
Okay. The gun is a sleek, lethal-looking weapon made of gray metal and plastic. From your childhood days of endless Tri-V watching, you recognize it as an H&K P-15 Mark II energy weapon, a standard European military sidearm made during the late 21st century. Exactly, your shot. We know. Oh, we've got this. We know what's up. So what has everybody been playing? What you been doing? I hope you're all doing well. The retrieve from robot in the meeting room. Exactly, your shot media. Inspect the gun barrel. Ooh. We need to tell Nick to put his dick in the gun. Fuck the gun. That's what we need. That's what has to happen next. Obviously. What have y'all been playing? Good company logistics management game. Exactly. That's how it is. How are you, by the way? So how is it, by the way? Is it Ashes good? Is it a good game? Implementing all 136 endings to aisle into actual branches. Ooh. Whoa. That's a lot of work. Inspect gun barrel with right eye. There. Sorry. Fixed. Hash says, it scratches an itch. Where is the itch located, though, Hash? That's what's more important. Because, like, if the itch is, like, inside of my stomach, is that an itch that you want scratched?
Of course it is.
Hi, Nick. All right, so open vent. Oh, also, fuck the gun, please. Put your dick in the barrel of the gun.
I thought I wasn't allowed to fuck things.
No,
anymore.
you said you can now because you taught a kid how to play Zork. And you couldn't fuck anything if you said thumb, but I took that away because you introduced a kid to Zork.
I have to press a key. Okay, did. So I open, press small button.
Monkey 3. Oh, dude, go Dappy. Monkey 3 is the one I enjoy the most. I feel like that one's the best designed. I feel. I haven't revisited it in a long time, though, so I don't know.
Whatever happened to Suspect, John?
We're going to get to it, right?
Because we were playing it at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we just put a gun in this robot.
We put a gun
Okay.
in this robot's
Holy shit.
his space vagina. All right, east. East. Oh no, not east again. Sorry. Then hold on. Okay, south. West.
We gotta hurry up and get to our place before he throws it away.
Open. Vent. Push button. I say the Monkey 4 is going to be annoying to play because ScumVM doesn't have a good support for it, and it's Windows circa 2000. Go Dappy, play it on the PlayStation 2.
So now we have a gun.
We have a gun.
I feel like, is that a sentence we've said before? We've had laser guns.
Yeah.
We've never had like guns.
It's a laser gun.
We got like a good old.
You
we're
didn't
gonna
read the
put-
description. It's a laser gun.
Is this a laser gun?
It is a laser gun. Look at the gun.
Did you see like its art though?
Yeah, it looked like a gun.
It just looked like a fucking gun
Energy weapon.
from your child, I guess.
Yeah, so
Apparently, for whatever reason, we make them look like a fucking Glock.
Monkey Island 2 was the most challenging for me as out of like all the Monkey Island games. In terms of like difficulty, I felt it was like 2, 4, 1, 3. Like from most difficult to least difficult. 2, 4, 1, 3. There's some puzzles in 4
I
that are
definitely
really
have an
hard.
opinion.
You do, I know. Nick, rate your Monkey Island difficulties. Go. Between 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I think Monkey Island 26 is the most difficult, but also the most pleasurable.
Yeah.
And then none of the other ones.
The Monkey Orgy is very nice. It's probably one of the most cinematic pieces of video game history.
Mm-hmm.
All right, East. South.
South.
We're gonna save, of course, before we go, because I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Red fish, blue fish, green fish, you fish. Monkey Island has a gun. That will make a lot of sense if we come back to this next week. It'll make a lot of sense.
It will indeed.
So south. Just go south. No, you don't have to do it. Just hit south, and it gives it to her automatically. Can we look? Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's
Would
fine.
you like me to get up?
No, we're good. If we blow up, we have to look at the coil.
Okay.
New code.
We're gonna go to the Andromeda Galaxy, apparently.
No, we're not. We already did Andromeda. That's 2.
I see.
New code on the top right, yeah. I was just surprised at the pacing of 2 because the puzzles in part 1 and 2 could be brutal, and then 3 to 5 went by quickly. Yeah, 2 is hard, man. 1 not as much, still a little bit, especially getting closer to the end. Like once you get to Monkey Island, things get a little obtuse and weird. But I really don't think that Monkey Island 1 and 2 are necessarily the best designed adventure games. I think they're colorful, they're witty, they're funny and engaging and quirky, but I feel like just as an adventure game,
Third one.
they're designed kind of poorly. I need water.
The top looks for like the Mandarin, like the top of the Mandarin character for May.
It looks like a person is about to scissor with a person who has lost their leg.
No, it looks like May Guo.
No, it's 2 people laying down in a bed. One
Chinese
person
food
leg
for
spread,
America.
the other person singular leg spread, and they're about to rub their taints together.
I like that I am the childish one. I just fuck some pipe. Pipes
Yes.
are made to be fucked, sir.
Monkey Island 1 had the best music of any game. This bias makes it hard to judge. It's true. Arms and legs akimbo, indeed. Guns akimbo, too. That's a good movie. You should see Guns akimbo, Nick. Where Harry Potter ends up getting guns sewn to his hands and forced to do crazy shit. Info.
All right.
Okay, the Aleph binary star system spectral class G planet has toxic atmosphere. Surface gravity is 1.7 G. Sensors detect small concentration of heat G metal. That's land, baby. I gotta get some water. Next save file name, Taint Twist.
Taint twist. Well, now I truly do have no device that's alive, so. Let's edit this one. Ooh, fun.
Thank you for considering my hydration. I have the Harry Potter with guns full movie that got DMCA'd into oblivion.
So your ship is standing in a patch of seared vegetation. Tall green stalks surround you on all sides. There appears to be a path through the bizarre plants to the east.
Did you save?
I did not again now.
Yeah, save. Save as Taint Twist. Taint Twist, please. Come on, baby. Give your taint a twist. Harry Potter and the Deathly Weapons. Okay, so east. You can only go east.
Your ship is standing in a patch of seared vegetation. Tall green stalks surround you on all sides. There appears to be a path through the bizarre plants to the east. You are on a path through a dense forest of green stalks. To the west, you can see the outline of your ship. You can also see the alien flora thins considerably to the northeast and south, while the path itself disappears into the forest to the east.
So south or northeast? Let's go south first.
You pick your way through the green stalks, avoiding contact with the strange plants. When you finally emerge from the forest of pretzel-like trees, you find yourself on a pebbly beach. Lakeshore. You are standing on the shore of a large body of stagnant, oily, purple liquid of some kind. Ooh, it's like new phyrexia.
Yeah.
You're just saying yeah, dude. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pile of rocks here.
Push pile of rocks.
No, get rocks.
I was gonna look at it.
Oh, look at it first. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, Nick. You make sense. It is alien rocks.
So the round, shiny rocks are piled in a cairn that look almost like a marker or a nest of some kind. The rocks are all between 5 and 16 centimeters in diameter, made of silvery gray substance. Is this like the medallions that we have?
Maybe.
Get rocks?
Yeah. See what it does.
You reach down and attempt to dislodge one of the rocks from in the pile. You discover that they are fused together somehow.
Kunononi, there's a movie called Guns Akimbo where Harry Potter gets guns sewn to his hands. And he has to go do stuff. It's a grave or a place to dig. So we're going to have to dig there at some point. No, don't shoot the cairn. Stop. Oh, I hit buttons. I hit buttons.
You raise the gun and fire off a shot. A searing bolt of energy ricochets away. A 6-legged salamander emerges from the lake. It is carrying a shiny round rock in its mouth. It looks at you for a moment and then waddles over to the pile of rocks on the shore. It drops the rock it is carrying on top of the pile and then spits a stream of red liquid onto it. The liquid quickly evaporates and the rock is fused into place. The salamander lies down in front of the nest, appearing to rest.
Thank you, Mojito. Everybody's making me hydrate. I like this. No, let him lay his eggs first. Let him lay his eggs first. Okay, wait. A mournful wailing sound from the north. Go north. Let's just see what happens. We could always check the salamander later. Northeast. Oh, more coming from the east. Oh no, sorry. Oh God, sorry. That was me. Oh, there's so much. We're so botching this right now. I feel like we need to restore Nick. Please, my poor brain. Oh God.
Oh,
yeah, no,
God.
we gotta restore because we're not.
What is
Oh
happening?
my God, you're hitting buttons like a crazy
No, it
person.
literally did that. I was not
I
touching it.
cannot believe this.
Why?
I cannot
I
believe.
wouldn't lie. I fuck up all the time. I always admit to it. Why wouldn't I admit to it in that case?
Oh, wait. Someone actually did do a Harry Potter thing, and instead of wands, they replaced it with guns. Yeah, restore. Okay. Taint twist. I will let you go and shoot the salamander.
Oh, I'm about to murder a salamander?
Yeah. Yeah. Nick, I'm positive that you were like, no, what happened is you went northeast, and I was like, oh no, go east. You went SW, and it moved things on. Wait, where did you go?
I went east again.
You're not
So we're
supposed to go
turning
east.
towards-
We're supposed to go south. That's with the salamander.
Would you like me to go back?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So we're in a primitive village facing a cluster of thatch huts. A hut to the southeast dominates the others. It is larger and it's decorated with a crudely crafted crest. A strange alien creature appears out of nowhere. Actually, you know what probably happened? I was typing restore
Yeah.
and it remembers the keys.
Yes, it does. This is what I was telling you.
But like I had stopped by the time it had.
Yeah, but it recognized every single
Yeah.
one that you did before you stopped, and that's considered a command that it entered that was doing the more portion of the thing.
Anyway,
Old game,
a strange
Snick.
alien creature appears out of nowhere and blocks your path. Eyes on long stalks regard you with a mixture of curiosity and hostility. You and the alien stare at each other for a few moments. The creature finally breaks the spell by brandishing a crude, but deadly trident. That I didn't do.
It's yeah, because
Spear
it
with one
moves
of
up.
its forearms. It begins moving towards you, waving the spear. You retreat to the west as the creature advances. The awkward dance continues all the way outside the village, where the
Okay.
alien seems to lose enthusiasm and turns back.
Okay, so let's go south this time and do the thing. These slugs appear to be asexual. I mean, give Nick a second. He can make them sexual. Very sexual. Shoot the salamander.
You raise the gun, fire, and the salamander disintegrates in a cloud of salamander particles. This wasn't the smartest thing to do, given that the salamander is important to solving the puzzle. Oh, that's nice.
That's nice of them. I mean, if it gave us the ability, because that's the thing, it didn't give us an option to like input a command when we were with the aliens, so you couldn't fuck the aliens.
Yes.
So east, and then go northeast. You pick your way through the green stalks, Nick, avoiding contact with the strange plants. You start to feel disoriented and a little lost, but you finally break through the forest of twisted trunks into a large open space. You are in the middle of a sizable clearing. Directly to the north is a large blue metal dome. The smooth blue metal of the dome is unmarked except for a panel and a circular hole about 1.5 meters above the ground. On the west side of the clearing is a large boulder, while the clearing is surrounded by a forest of green stalks. The growth of the southwest and south is thin enough to allow passage. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we could go. Okay. So north. You are standing right next to the side of the metal dome. Directly in front of you are the panel and the hole you spied from the clearing. The panel is square, about 0.5 meter on the side. It is set into the side of the dome. The hole of the dome is circular and about 10 centimeters in diameter. Insert Nick's dick, because it's about 10 centimeters in diameter. No.
Bad.
Okay, so... No, okay. Can we go southwest? No? Aha. You crouch behind the large boulder on the west side of the clearing. The boulder hides you from anyone or anything that might venture into the clearing, but you can see the dome in the clearing without hindrance. Wait. Turn down at the bar in the glory hole. Please don't shame Nick. Your helmet mics pick up a mournful wailing sound from the south. The sound builds in frequency and volume for a few seconds and dies away. So do you think that we need to go now to the village at that point?
Maybe. South?
It's east and then south is what it will do, because it won't let you go south here. And then go south. Okay, southwest. Oh, okay. Yeah, we totally needed to. A bizarre procession of aliens winds its way into the clearing. The creatures look like huge bipedal frogs with eye stalks, standing 7 feet tall, green with forearms. They emerge one by one from the dense forest of green stalks to the east. One of them spies you and raises a nasty-looking spear. It pauses for a second, seems to gather its courage, and then charges over like a Macy's parade balloon on pet pills, waving the spear at you. You beat a hasty retreat to the southwest. So let's restore and go there and wait then for them, because they're just going to come. That's what we have to do. It's just... And we got to wait for them so that they can arrive, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. Shoot into the hole when in doubt. Okay, so yeah, east, northeast. Was it north? Yeah, so east, northeast. And then north, and then west. Or southwest, sorry, southwest. Taint Twist being a useful save right now. That's true. So they're going to put stuff in there to enter in it for a ritual. And then we could probably go in and like take the thing out and then hide. And then they'll like, you know, something. I don't know. Southwest. Southwest. And now we wait. And wait. And wait once more. A bizarre procession of aliens winds its way into the clearing. The creatures look like huge bipedal frogs. Okay, blah, 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 blah. At the head of the procession is an especially large creature with a ceremonial headdress of some kind. It seems to be the leader of the group. Behind the chief is a single file line of the creatures, all carrying spears. The leader raises something to its mouth. The strange instrument emits a low-pitched blast of noise that sounds like a drawn-out, bubbling something. Look at them. The chief makes a long, gargling noise, then addresses his followers. Zorf, Garks mumble neeble mutz, he roars. The other aliens immediately chant, mutz, mutz, mutz.
Shots, shots, shots.
Shot, shot, shot. Mutz, 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 mutz. Everybody. Chief inserts a cylinder made of heat-chi metal into a circular hole in the side of the dome. A panel slides aside to reveal a screen. The creatures continue chanting, mutz, 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 mutz. Everybody.
As the chief waves all 4 of his arms in front of the screen.
5 to 9, another round of mutz, 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 mutz. Turn down for mutz. The chief turns to face the screen. You hear a series of beeps and clicks. The aliens stir restlessly. The dome suddenly spits out the heat-chi metal object, and it lands on the ground next to the dome. The chief recovers the object as the panel slides shut. He faces his followers once again. The chief wears a mournful expression. He begins a long, sad speech that sounds something like this. Takya greer ufalex darlia mul buzz flee una pacto. The creatures reform the procession and begin to shuffle toward the south. So it's like a recharging of something, right? They're recharging something. This is a Jello shot dispenser. Yay! Okay, so I don't east. Let's go east. And then go southwest.
Is there anywhere we haven't been?
No. East. The Mutzer village.
So they immediately kick us out.
Yeah. Didn't get the result they wanted, or maybe they did. Currently breaking the
It didn't sound like they did because it's mournful.
No, that was just a call to be like, hey, we're doing the procession. All right, so go south. Okay, so wait. I want to see what happens with this thing again. Carrying a shiny round rock in its mouth, looks at you a moment, then waddles over to the pile of rocks on the shore, and spits a stream of red liquid on it. The liquid quickly evaporates and the rock is fused into place. The salamander lies down in front of the nest, appearing to rest. Okay. Can we... Oh, we gotta do something with that salamander, like, right now.
Yeah. That isn't murder it.
And
Murdering
isn't fucking the salamander either, Nick, I will add.
I mean, typically they don't have intercourse.
Earshot Media says, what if you go to the village while they're at the dome?
Yeah, that's actually an idea.
Well, I think they're going to do it again, though. They're going to do another procession again. I just realized Nick's head isn't an option. It's true.
Yep.
He's talking about your head, Nick.
What about my
Your
head?
big, beautiful head. You're wearing a spacesuit. Yeah. Putting your head in the hole was not an option. Pixel Crash. Crash, how's it going? What did I come to here? Your fucking salamanders? No, your fucking salamanders, Crash. We're just playing text adventures.
And fucking salamanders.
And maybe fucking Nick is. I'm not. He's at the helm. So anything that he puts in there, that's him. That's on him. That's not on me.
The lake of purple liquid is about 100 meters across.
Can you get the salamander? No. I want you to pick up the salamander. I want you to carry him like a molten gun.
Oh.
Yes!
Salamander struck us briefly, then goes limp in your hands. You take the salamander.
I am the smartest man alive. We have a acid-spitting salamander. Screwing with the parser is half the fun. And I'm pretending we're evangelizing. Exactly. He has risen, but it isn't sticking. It's okay, Godappy. We are. Hold on. Hold on. Let me read. I just not reading. Tell about friendship. Tell about peace. Tell about the good news. He has risen. Yes, we're not evangelizing.
Stick like the rod in the hole, like so that it can't leave.
No. I don't know yet, but it is crucial. Can we save? Not over taint twist. Are salamanders amphibians? I thought they're reptiles.
No, they're amphibians.
Oh, you're right. Salamander would be. Beard privileges.
Remember, I'm a biology teacher.
I know a lot of biology teachers that don't know much. Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Insecta.
Why are you talking about worms? Annelida.
Platyhelminthes, Annelida, Nematoda, Arthropoda.
Nematodes are nematodes, I'm pretty sure, are just...
Nick's a beardologist. That was in my biology class. Our biology teacher was the track coach, and that's what his job... He was track coach first and foremost, biology teacher second. And...
Was he just going through the phylogeny of he was going through the taxonomy of worms?
Yes, and we had a big list of all of them, and he just repeat them over and over again. Just over and over again.
Yeah. One of my favorite facts is that we, like worms, start asshole first.
Yes.
When the little cluster of cells that becomes us starts to form the donut, it starts...
The most important part. The Nintendo DS wheel, as we like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Can amphibians
first, mouth second.
Amphibians breathe both on land and in water? Or is it just they go different ones in different phases of life?
So it's not that they breathe. So, I mean, that's a complicated question. It depends on the amphibian. It means that they can go on land, but need some
moisture,
body of water typically. Or like a very, very moist environment, because they typically have very thin skin that doesn't retain water terribly well.
Hey, you've got thin skin, okay?
They're also very susceptible to like contaminants in the water because of their skin. Where reptiles don't have that issue, even though there are many amphibious reptiles. In fact, ichthyosaurs in the past were an example.
You're an ichthyosaur. You're a nycthyosaur.
Yes.
Okay, so go north. So we got a salamander that can shoot hot red goo. Go east. I want to see what it does when you go east again. Hold on. Okay. Eyes and looks like regard you with a mixture of curiosity and hostility. You and the alien stare at each other. Okay, yeah, hit her now. Okay, so let's go south and wait for the sound. Maybe? Or do you think that we need to get the salamander first? No, it wouldn't be that way. Their disappearance is a bellwether for water pollution, the canary of the pond creatures. Ooh,
Yeah.
indeed. Okay,
They're very sensitive.
all right,
to-
hold on. So now we need to save again because we don't want to mess this up. You can save it over Sticky Amphibian, I think. I think you can. I think it's okay. Never mind, just make it what you want. After we solve this puzzle, we're probably going to have to call it a night. All right, and then go north now and see if they're there or not. I don't know if they are. Coming from the east, so go south once more and then go north, and they should be moved by then.
And then go north.
Yeah, now go north. Now go east. Yep, they're gone. All right, hut to the southeast dominates the others. Is a large man, dude. Earshot Media. Thank you. That was a great idea. Fantastic. Taint Twist 2. It's decorated with a crudely crafted crest. So southeast. You're inside the. You can read it. Read it.
On one side of the hut is a large, crudely fashioned tank, about 3 meters wide and 2 meters tall. It is filled with purple liquid. The exit lies to the northwest. Do we put the amphibian here?
Mm-hmm.
An opening in the floor of the hut leads down into a dark crawl space. Put salamander in tank. Yes.
Yes.
So you drop salamander into the tank. It takes a small splash and swims happily around the surface for a few moments. Then the salamander dives for the bottom of the tank, disappearing with a playful flick of its tail.
It's gonna bring us something. It's gonna bring us something. Let's save. Let's save and call it Taint Twist 2. Okay, now wait.
The liquid in the tank roils slightly, then the salamander's head appears above the surface. It clumsily puts one pair of legs over the rim, then drags itself out of the tank. It falls to the floor, gets up, shakes itself off, and waddles quickly out of the hut.
Go down into the crawl space. He's taking it back to his nest. That's what he's doing. No, just down. Just do down. Down, yeah.
Under the big hut, under the chief's hut, in a very dark crawl space, you can see an opening in the underside of the hut that leads into the hut.
Okay, so wait.
The hut above you groans and creaks as something enters, mutters to itself, and stomps around for a few moments. Then you hear a sloshing sound and a deep, contented sigh. Silence follows.
Wait. Go out. I just want to see what happens if we go out.
Chief's hut. You are inside the chief's hut. On one side of the hut is a large, crudely fashioned tank about 3 meters wide and 2 meters tall. It's filled with purple liquid.
Get the cylinder. Get the cylinder. Get the cylinder.
You put your glove into the liquid. As your fingers enter the oily liquid, you notice a hissing sound. Liquid seems to be boiling around your glove. With a start, you realize that it is molecular acid, and it is starting to eat through the material of your suit. You jerk your hand back. Tendrils of vapor rise from your glove.
Okay. So I know what we got to do then. What you need to do is we need to put the salamander in the tank when he's in that state.
Yeah, to get the thing.
Yeah. So restore. Did we save Taint Twist After
I think frogs people too.
frogs are people who's the one we need to do. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And so north. Oh, okay, so south and then north again. Yeah, sorry, we saved it right before they came. And then east. I'm going to need to write some fan fiction for this game. It's actually based on a novel. My idea for the salamander is much better. It's going to grow into a terrible monster. The tank's full of radioactive sludge. I like it. So down. Now save here. Okay, taint, twist. Save over that. Okay. Wait. Now go up.
Up?
Yeah.
You drop salamander into the tank. It makes a small splash and swims happily around for the surface for a few moments. Then the salamander dives to the bottom of the tank, disappearing with a playful flick of its tail.
Okay, now wait.
The liquid in the tank roils slightly, then the salamander's head appears above the surface. It is holding a metal cylinder in its mouth. It clumsily puts one pair of legs over the rim, then drags itself over the tank, falls to the floor, gets up, shakes itself off, and walks quickly out of the hut.
Okay, so we gotta go follow it now. So, oh, hold on, we can't leave necessarily yet, can we?
Do we want to try?
Let's try. It's fine. Out. Okay, good. That's all it does. Okay, good. Mothra will be south then. Mothra and Godzilla will have sex. Yes, that's a given. Oh, absolutely. And there's a cylinder.
Yep.
Fucking get that cylinder, baby.
Except for it might be...
No, because it's not like the rocks. All right, so north. Northeast. North. Put cylinder in hole. Yeah.
You insert the key into the hole. The access panel slides open to reveal a screen underneath. Oh, it's the fucking coordinates of this place, isn't it?
Hold on.
No.
No.
What was that code that we were given before?
33121.
3. What? I just hit 3.
Oh, no. Get the cylinder. As that's not the answer then. That's just not the answer. Put cylinder in hole. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So hit 4. Okay, there's pattern stuff here. One of these things is not like the other, right?
Yeah.
So then,
Triangle.
why a triangle?
Circle. Circle has no
sides. Yeah. Try that again.
So 4 again.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Good. All right. So, this one is going to be 2. It's the only one that doesn't have a vertical line.
2.
2. Yeah.
That was wrong.
Damn it. Okay. Try again. 69420. Clearly. It doesn't start with 3. You could brute force it since it fails as soon as you get a wrong number. It's true. It's true.
Okay. So in 1, 2 of them, we have intersecting lines.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3 of them.
Maybe 3 is the only one because it's parallel.
Yeah, because it's the only one where there are parallel lines.
Yeah. Yep.
That was right.
That's right.
Okay, so this guy.
Let's take a
there-
look.
Is it two?
Oh, it's gonna be 3 because the dot is in a different spot. All the other ones are in the center, and the 3 is not. Shit.
It was not 3.
Okay, damn it. Okay, let's try again. Oh, you don't have to get. You already have it.
Okay, so we know the first one is 4. We know the second one is 4. We know the third one is
It's
3.
2. GoDaddy says it's 2. So let's see. Well, we do that one, the parallels. And so why
Yeah,
is it
I
2?
was thinking it was 2 because these are.
Oh, they're all moving in the same direction, and that one's the one that's not in the same direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Up, down, right, up, right. Okay, so. Whoa. A lot of effort for a game of that time. Yeah, exactly. If you do this to change it every time to prevent brute force. 2 is the only one with a rotated overlay. What do you mean rotated overlay?
I think that was for the previous one.
Oh, that's what you mean, yeah. All right, so with this one,
I'm leaning towards either
GoDaddy says 5.
4 or 5.
It's 6. I'm with your shot. It's 6. Did you do? No, it is. Okay. How is it
Portal
5?
opens on the side of the dome, and you step inside. Inside the dome, the inside of the dome is dimly lit by the glowing blue Hichi metal. A raised platform about 2 meters tall dominates the room. On the platform, you can see what looks like a Hichi machine of some kind. 3 strange crystalline objects that look just like prayer fans are hanging 2 meters above the floor in the front of the platform. They are different colors. One is red, one is yellow, and the last is more yellow.
Okay. It's because 5 was the only one that had the inner circle that wasn't toward the middle. All right. Just like the prayer fans are hanging... 3 strange crystalline objects that look like prayer fans are hanging 2 meters above the floor in
And
front of the
there's also a
platform.
box.
Yeah. So look at the fans. Blue fan. Let's look at the blue one. Meanwhile, frog people show up and wait for you to leave so they can murder you on the way out for stealing their holy object.
The object looks like a delicate crystalline prayer fan that has been folded shut. It glows with a pure blue light that seems to come from inside the translucent crystal. The prayer fan is floating about 2 meters off the floor and up the dome, rotating slowly in the air. So I want to just take all fans?
They got slots too. Look at blue slot.
The 3-centimeter metal slot is surrounded by a a glowing blue crystalline border. Directly below the slot on the surface of the machine is a bright light that is glowing a radiant green.
So look
get
at red slot.
blue and yellow.
Hold on.
A 3-centimeter metal slot is surrounded by a glowing red crystalline border. Directly below the slot is the surface of the machine is a bright light that is glowing a radiant purple. So in that one we need to put blue, and the other one we need to put yellow.
But I think the fans are prisms. We need a way to activate the lights first. Maybe get red fan. Like I just want to see.
Why red fan?
I just want to see. Just get red fan. Okay. Get the blue fan and get the yellow fan. Trying to use the gun all the time. Meanwhile, frog people... Yep, exactly. Just shoot them every time. All right. So, okay, so put
yellow.
Put yellow fan in blue slot. Okay, look at the machine then.
The odd artifact is about the size and shape of a large briefcase. The sides are made of smooth, heat-treated metal.
So go up.
You put your hands on the top of the platform.
And hoist one leg up over the rim. Then you scramble like a spider up onto the circular platform, pausing briefly to catch your breath when you have finally rolled onto the surface. You're on top of the circular platform in the middle of the dome. The floor is about 2 meters below you. You see a Hichi machine here. Okay, so now we do put the So
blue fan in red slot. You insert the blue prayer fan into the red slot on the top of the Hichi machine. The purple light flares brilliantly. You hear a mechanical click followed by a whining sound, and then the fan slowly descends into the machine until a tiny portion of it is visible.
And then the yellow one in the blue slot, and then the red one in the yellow slot. Yep. They're smart. The game will situationally nerf it. Yeah, exactly. If you use the gun on everything. Bam.
Alright, so the machine suddenly detaches itself from the platform, levitates a few centimeters in the air, begins spinning around on all of its axes. You pluck the machine out of the air.
Okay, so down. And then south. Hold on. Hold on. Get cylinder. Yeah. And then south. I think we are absolutely. West. Oh, sorry. That's behind the boulder. East, southwest, west. That's what we gotta do. We gotta blow this popsicle stand in. Close hatch. Okay. I think we do deserve to die for desecrating their holy object. Bah. No. Orbit. And now return. There we go. How can something spin on all of its axes? Because I guess it wouldn't be able to spin on the X, the Y, and the Z, right? But if it was X and Y, it would be able to do so.
So your ship returns to the dock at Gateway and you undergo debriefing procedures. You are awarded a $50,000 science bonus for discovery of proto civilization. You're awarded a $1.5 million royalty advance for discovering the Hichi device. Your spacecraft spacesuit is cleaned and
It's good.
bestowed in the ship. The object you brought back from Alpha 4 is appropriated for the study by corporation scientists.
Part 2.
2.
It was just part 1? How many parts are there?
So you spent the... it did that. I didn't do it, I swear.
You have 35,000 of your newfound wealth. Okay, so let's save it here. That's a good place to stop. Part 2 begins. How many parts are there? I'm going to look at a guide. I'm not going to actually look at the guide though, okay? I promise. I just want to see how many parts there are. I was about to write habitat for some reason. Gateway. Let's see. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. There are 3 parts total. Oh, I lost you. 3 parts total, Nick. What do you think? That's okay.
It was good.
That was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this game dramatically. Let's go find someone to raid, and we'll be back again next week for more of this. We'll, since it's an interactive fixture like this month, when we pick a modern IF, it'll probably be something fairly short, so we won't have to stay. It'll take us one stream, you know.
Yeah. It also feels like things are picking up in this one, so hopefully.
Yeah, we were getting, well, that's always the case, right? It always kind of starts off kind of slow because we're getting our bearings and looking around and exploring and really thoroughly getting things, but we feel like we've gotten all the tools we need.
Really getting into the pronunciation of Tom.
Exactly. And Thom. Okay.
Also known as Tum.
Tum. We gotta go raid the Deviant. He's playing Splatoon 3. He raids all the time. We have to give him some love back. Toric only has one vector, unless the force vector is continuously changing, but even then, at any instant, the vector is static. Didn't say simultaneously. Did it? I don't know. My brain. Let's go say hi to the Deviant. He's playing Splatoon 3. He's a wonderful person. We need to just give him all the love in the world, and I'm just make sure I'm spelling everything correctly. It is correct. Deviant, I was just about to raid you. Welcome, Raiders, one and all. Hi.
Well, hello.
Hello, Nick.
Welcome here for only a moment.
I was gonna raid you guys. What up, John? Thank you so much. Welcome. Hello. We were literally about to go raid you, so let's go find somebody out there to share the love with as well. Thank you, Hesh, as always. Hi everybody, I'm Bogus Meat Factory. We're just finishing a text adventure game that's having a blast. Let's go find someone else. Don't be sorry.
Now we're gonna dump you on other people.
Everyone go follow the Deviant. A fantastic human being. Let's go raid Rush Pirate. He's playing Gabriel Knight 3. Oh man, oh yeah. I love Gabriel Knight 3. It is not a great game. Yeah, everyone please go follow the Deviant. He's fantastic. Hold on, I'll go do an actual shout out. SO the Deviant. Bam. Go watch him. Splatoon 3. I hope it went well. We have to raid. I have to go to sleep. Nick, thank you. I love you. You're static. I apologize. Good night, Nick. Farewell. Godspeed.
Night,
Goodbye, everyone. Whee!
Bye, buddy.
I'll follow your social media for sure.